did we last leave off?
We had just finished the warehouse job, and then we were doing personal stuff.
You were seducing the wife of your former...
You revealed your secret identity to your daughter.
Correction.
Or sorry,
your daughter figured out her secret identity.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then I mean,
this is what happens when you fail 6 cutting espionage rolls in a row.
yeah.
I'm worried.
I mean, you fessed up
I should
too.
be worried.
So then,
we highly suspect that Bald Rick may know my identity.
yes. So we can
Well,
go
with him
murder.
having seen your costume.
So we can go murder him.
That would require you find him.
We can do that.
You can ask your
Self.
demon.
He's observed him enough. Where he would simply
I can help
become
you.
him and use the memories to remember where he would go.
Doesn't work.
Yeah,
Damn it.
No,
At
you
all.
can, no, you can use your demon.
It gives you superficial memory enough to impersonate him.
Looks
Like
like I'm
speech
not.
patterns, manners,
Yeah.
and stuff.
Damn
You
it.
also know things like computer passwords if they knew them like cold. Like without even thinking about it. Like the kind of password where you just like without thinking about it.
It's all my passwords.
So basically, every password I have.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
Oh crap, Baldrick knew how to... Baldrick locked this computer. Turn up? Really?
No. Hang on. You turn into him? Nothing?
Enter.
Lift the mouse pad. Password. Fuck's sake. So, anyway, last time you guys broke into an evidence warehouse and made a big show about ruining a lot of important evidentiary chains of custody.
Signing some autographs.
Yep, you did sign a couple of autographs.
I got high on coke and went
I
onto
want
the cage
my
and started
autograph to
singing.
be the
Yep.
rare collectible one.
But obviously, I'm going to be the
So
most
that
popular with
means
teenage
you
girls.
you can never sign anything ever again.
So it is currently the weekend, which is kind of nice.
We forgot to resolve my pact with the lady because
Lady.
we discovered that the
Which
Faust-
one?
the cloven hooves things end after scenes.
No.
Oh wait,
We discovered the opposite. They don't.
wait, where's the book?
They last until one roll.
Okay. Right. Okay, yeah, got it.
She has not as of yet made that roll.
Okay.
Because she's currently being arrested and has had her assets frozen on account of having been involved in a riot.
Okay, so different values.
Haha.
That might resolve eventually,
Yes.
but until then, keep it noted that you have one pact active.
Yes.
I thought she rolled it to try and bribe the police.
I realize you can't do that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's the circumstances in which we
It's
agree.
the circumstances agreed upon have to occur.
Yes.
She gets a master die for that roll.
Yep.
That's it. So she has a master die of generosity for paying off her kids' hospital bills.
Ah.
But first she has to be out of prison and have her accounts unfrozen before she can do that.
Damn.
So I'm like a good bad guy.
No. Because I was listening to some of the old recordings, and I didn't realize something you tried to do until I was listening to them. You tried to get a bullied teenager to sell you their soul.
Yep.
You're a horrible, horrible monster.
They're in high school. They don't need all their soul.
That's really where you need most of it. Kind of need to keep a good buffer in there.
Being dead inside
gonna get
helps
ground
you
away.
deal with all the bullies.
No, it
Really?
doesn't. It helps you off yourself.
Anyway, on that note,
God.
Michael Walker, you're lounging around at home.
Yes.
Your phone rings.
Pick it up.
It's your brother, Warren.
Hey.
Is this one a real brother or a figment of his imagination that was...
No, it's his actual brother. He lives in town.
Okay.
He doesn't live in this neighborhood, but he lives in the city.
Okay.
Oh, hey, Mike. Listen, I need to ask you a favor.
Okay.
Do you mind if I crash at your place for a couple of weeks? My apartment building got damaged. It needs to be fixed before they can let us back in there.
Okay. Sure. I'll clean you up a spot, and you can. I have a guest bedroom, so you can sleep in that.
All right, thanks, man. Could you pick me up? My car's kind of totaled.
Sure. That's good.
Helicopter blade.
Have I got my courtesy car from the insurance company yet?
Yeah, it's a Toyota Corolla.
All right. So first things first. I start cleaning up all the superhero stuff around my house, including the scissors head.
Alright, give me patient
Or
espionage.
supervillain stuff. I specifically remember the scissors head.
That's fine. It won't be that he finds.
Locker checks are gonna be terrible.
Yes, they are.
You might want to work on that.
You may want to hope one of your faculty friends forewarns you of such a thing.
Fair ones.
Fair ones, alright, yeah. You find a bunch of stuff. You remember that, oh, I should probably get rid of this souvenir dye-stained dollar bill.
Yep.
The giant head scissors, those are probably going to have to go.
Yep.
I should probably hide that mask somewhere.
Yep.
I probably shouldn't leave out Kanye West sunglasses that I stole. And it's like, I think that's everything. And you turn around and walk back in your room and you're like, oh right, the pile of cell phones. I should do something about those. Oh, and all those knickknacks I stole off the desk, yeah, those framed family portraits and stuff, I should I don't know why I still have those, honestly.
I start burning all of that.
Alright, where are you burning it? You live in an apartment.
In a pot that I covered.
Okay,
That doesn't
shall we
really
start listing all the ways in
So,
which
the
this
smoke
is a
alarm
bad
goes
idea?
off.
Do you have like a
No,
fan?
I have, yeah.
Overhead
I use the
fan?
stove, the overhead stove fan.
Have you actually used one of those before? They
Actually,
don't
they-
work very well.
Your
Not
experience
for,
is
not
different
for
than mine.
Faust smoke.
Yeah.
Maybe someone who
If you
like
put it on-
cooks a lot cleans those things so they work. Captain Bachelor over here
Probably
doesn't.
Can I do a cunning knowledge to know not to burn stuff in my apartment?
You can do a cunning knowledge to realize in time and take it off.
Yes. I got pair of 8s and pair of 10s.
Alright, yep. You realize, yeah, I probably shouldn't burn cell phones on a stove.
Alright, I just throw it all in the trash. Right? And then like
You should find a homeless guy and help them.
and I just take the
keep
bag,
warm.
and I'm gonna take the bag with me when I go out and dump it in a dumpster somewhere.
Alright, sure. You head outside. Your car's parked there.
Yep. Throw it in the back.
There's a little things drawn all over it, and like the dust on the window.
Uh-huh.
There's a little smiley face. Wash me on the back, stuff like that.
Courtesy car.
Stupid
you think
vandals.
they take care of it.
No,
Yeah. No.
the opposite.
Yeah. They've given it to
They
given
keep
it
it
to me.
running.
Yeah. Anyway, don't crash it. That's basically the one stipulation.
Anyway, you hop in there, start making your way over to where your brother's apartment complex is, and you see there's there's a lot of burning at the top of that building there. Like, it's not on fire, but it looks like there was a pretty bad fire here, probably pretty recently. He's standing out front. He's got a little rolling suitcase full of stuff.
By the way, I did stop on a dumpster on the way.
Sure. I assume somewhere far away from your house.
Yes.
Sure. You toss it in the dumpster. Just as you're pulling away, you see a man with a shopping cart come out of a corner, start running around in the dumpster.
His name was Lucius, right?
Vaguely familiar with Lucius was the homeless guy you met, yes. A couple of you have met now.
That's fine.
I think the only person who hasn't seen him is you. I think you're the only person who hasn't seen him in game yet.
I've seen him, but never really interacted.
He interacted with that during
The teleportation of the gear.
the
You were involved in that.
No,
No, you weren't. No, you weren't.
No.
he was not.
Because then
It
the
was just
principal
us.
wouldn't have inadvertently walked in on you while you were doing it. You'd have had some forewarning.
It was just students there.
Yeah.
And then Jeffrey had a almost altercation.
As you roll up on your brother,
No, I think I was perfectly nice to the guy.
wearing his flannel shirt and jeans and his ridiculous cowboy boots.
Think glasses.
No glasses. He works as a mechanic. Not a mechanic. As you pull up, there's a look of almost disgust on his face.
Car.
And he walks over to you and says, "Please, for the love of God, tell me you didn't buy a 91 Corolla."
No.
The fuck happened to that Sirocco I picked out for you?
Supervillains. Yeah, my car was parked at the school, and just like I came out to it, and it was like bent straight in half.
Supervillain should not be your first response.
Why are there supervillains at your school?
Because
How
of
the
that.
hell should I know?
What are you doing? I thought they got blown up or something.
I don't know, man. Maybe there's something there that attracts them.
It's not a hellmouth. Our school built on a
Yeah.
hellmouth.
Maybe. I will neither confirm nor deny the hellmouth under your school.
Is it actually down?
Well, no, because how you transfer it is the necklaces, so
Yeah.
we're fine.
Anyway, he will get it. Just, seriously, man, you gotta...
It's a courtesy
Yeah.
card. What do you want from me?
It's a greased brick, man.
I'm waiting to get the car back.
As you started pulling away, he's like talking, and you're just like, is this still... God, it's a carbureted model. God, man. You know they switched to fuel injected like the year after this model, right?
This is what the insurance company gave me. I literally could not do anything about it.
What are you gonna get instead afterwards?
I don't know. I was thinking of Tesla.
Oh man, it's kind of, I tell you, it's kind of cute for a few hours, but after that, the handling is actually pretty terrible. It's the weight of all the batteries, man. It's just, it corners like crap.
Fair enough.
I found your straightaway, it's great. Acceleration,
Smart car.
fantastic.
A BMW S series.
Like the
That one I don't know, so I've got nothing on that one.
They're relatively nice. Or an Audi.
He suggests just getting a Volkswagen Golf for what you do.
Have you heard about
Day-to-day.
Volkswagens?
Well, I mean, they're evil. They've got that whole fixing safety standards things.
Yeah.
I didn't think you cared about the environment, though.
Ah, you're right.
Anyways, how's teaching going?
It's alright. School's pretty busted ever since the incident. So
How's repairs coming?
What happened to his apartment building?
we're going alright. Like, teaching's kind of slow because, you know, no computers. But so I have him just like writing code on paper.
I imagine that's harder, I guess.
Yeah, much.
You know your brother pretty well. He's doesn't know much about computers,
Oh, yeah, fair
and you
enough.
don't know much about cars.
Nope.
So it works out pretty well.
But yeah. So do you know what happened in your building?
A helicopter landed on it, apparently.
All right.
I was at work at the time, so I mean,
Okay, well, that's good.
most of my stuff's okay, but they say they gotta
No, it's
kick.
good. Out of the
They say they gotta get people staying elsewhere so they can knock through some walls and put back in some structural support work.
Sure.
Shouldn't be more than a couple of weeks.
Sounds pretty good. Alright. Like, you need anything else at my place? Like,
I don't think so. I mean, you got a bed, right?
yep. I got one.
Yeah, it should be fine. I mean, most of my furniture. They said most of my furniture could stay there, so I just got clothes and stuff.
Sounds good.
Anyway, eventually you arrive back at your house. He will unpack his various things. He will offer you a beer.
Sure.
He opens his
Wait, what
suitcase.
day is it?
Weekend.
Saturday.
Okay.
Weekend. He opens,
Drink during the weekday
He op-
too.
he opens
I'm
his,
just saying, do I need to be at work?
You drink at work.
I'm just saying, do I
We've
need to? I'm
established
just saying, do I need to be at work to drink? Like,
Only you can answer that.
I'm just saying, I'm just wondering, do I need to be at work so I can get paid to drink? There's a very big difference here. I'm drinking for free right now.
He basically unzips his suitcase. Inside there's like clothes, toothbrush and stuff, and a six-pack.
Nice. Are you sure it's not just like 60% beer and then just like clothes crushed down?
Probably is.
Nice. And then I open my fridge and it's like there's just enough space, like without liquor for his beer. I'm like, he's like,
Your liquor in the fridge?
well, I mean like,
Even.
I mean like some beer, like you know, vodka.
You open the fridge, you're like, it's like just endless like 2-4s of beer. You're like,
Yep.
you take out a 2-4 of Coke, put the beer in there.
Better.
There.
I got a lot of 40s.
Or are you more one of the type that buys like the big giant like beers, like the specialty beers?
I got like one shelf of 40s and then just another shelf of like beers.
What's your preferred brand of beer? I live in Florida, so it's probably terrible.
I was gonna say what's what's it? The German one. Not
Heineken?
Budweiser.
nope. Fuck. Screw it. We'll just go with
Middlebrow?
We'll just go with Guinness.
Guinness?
Yeah.
Sure. That's a lot of Guinness.
No, there's another. God damn it.
There are several German beers.
I know, but there's a specific brand that I used to like. Oh God.
Clearly, you didn't care that much for it.
Well, I don't drink at all. But
Pale ales, man.
Anyway, your brother split some beers with you. Ask if you want to watch Top Gear with him.
no, I got some stuff errands to run today, so
Oh, hey, sorry for like throwing your schedule.
that's no worries. I'll give him my keys. I don't keep any spares, but they have my key at the my key maker.
Your landlord.
Yeah. So I'll give him my key. I'm like, here, take this. Also go get an extra.
Alright, so
Should
you
make
head
him
out.
feel very bad.
Leave your brother watching Top Gear in your apartment.
You should make him feel bad. Or you should guilt him.
As you
Stab,
leave,
you're trying to stab someone you trust.
it's around noon. You can see Sandy
I'm a demon. I can
Neighbor.
actually.
Oh, right.
leaving her apartment alongside you. She
there.
looks pretty haggard again. She's on her way out though.
Starting your shift?
I ship it
No,
already.
I had to come back to get some food.
Okay.
They've got us all working double.
Short shipping.
An apartment fire downtown.
It's like,
Oh yeah,
girl,
I heard about that. My brother's actually staying with me.
And there's the riot. Oh, is your brother living?
girl,
He was
girl.
living in the apartment, yeah.
Oh, he wasn't one of the ones who.
Oh no, he's here right now. He's fine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's fine.
That's good. Yeah, some of it was
If you need
it
beer.
was pretty bad.
Bex.
Oh my god.
Do you just, as you're in conversation, you're like, Bex?
Yes. Yes.
It's like, what?
Beer.
That's the beer I like.
Okay.
Oh,
I need to go resupply.
Should offer her stuff.
as you walk away, you're like, right. Hang on. She looks baffled.
But I'm like, by the way, if you want to come over and have a drink with me and my brother tonight, like,
This
doors
is
open.
terrible.
Sure. Give me devious nurture or corruption, depending on how you phrase that.
Depending on whether or not you're trying to bone her.
I'm gonna go nurture because she's in dire straits and I want to be nice.
Demon dislike.
See if she thinks you're up to something.
Yeah, too much nurture for your character.
Double 10s and double 7s.
Yep. She has a pair of 3s, so she doesn't think you're up to anything. Even if you totally
Oh my
are.
god, I just had a really. Yeah, yes.
I went there already.
Yeah, there's a reason she wrote in the bed. It's like, hey, you want to come over to my apartment with me and my brother? And
Alone.
that could mean a couple things.
It took me a minute to clear
Come on. I was like, nope, I'm ready there.
Yeah,
That could be nothing, or it could be very bad.
I literally will leave the door open, just like so she can walk out whenever she needs.
Don't want it.
No creepiness.
Just have a whole party with
purposely
everyone
closed-
on that floor.
Okay, we're gonna have a
I don't
three-way or what?
Or you could just be blunt.
No, that's what she says.
Oh, that's what she says.
So you're heading out to do random errands?
Yeah.
Every day-to-day stuff, or is this like supervillainy stuff?
Everyday stuff and a little bit of supervillainy stuff.
What kind of supervillainy stuff?
I'm going to meet up with Jeffrey over here, and we're gonna scout out the rough neighborhoods.
Right.
You drive by mine.
Well, I'd love to help out, but interview montage?
Interviewing potential roommate applicants, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Make over me.
Give me
Thank you.
patient generosity. How appealing is your Craigslist ad?
Oh, I thought we already scrolled.
Yeah, no, it
did
was.
that. I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got two.
Very
got a 10.
appealing.
2 10s.
Yes,
At
yes.
the end of last session.
Yeah.
You'll get to it when you're editing it.
Probably. I haven't finished editing that episode. So.
Exactly.
Alright, yep. You have a cavalcade of applicants. Several of them, with your 10s, you're savvy enough to recognize the ones who offer to pay cash
Yeah.
are probably not people you want in your apartment.
Hello, I'm Dr. Herbert West. I can pay cash.
Raymore Easter eyes like the room now. He's out of work now.
Oh my god, but I love
Something
you.
about pending criminal indictments. A lot of accessory charges.
Public exposure.
What is Edmund's idea of a lovely lady?
A lovely lady.
Does Edmund like ladies? Relevant question, I suppose.
Except these three.
Yeah, I don't think Baz is getting laid. She's widowed. I don't think you're boning anyone else. lady
don't know
boning,
that.
I guess. Does she strike you as the type who's going around lady boning other people?
Maybe.
Yeah. I don't know. Probably Edmund thinks a lot about what
Well,
other
your
people...
cruelty's only 2 now. It wasn't like 4.
Yeah. I'm thinking maybe Edmund really cares about what people think of him, so what he finds is what society finds conventionally attractive, like, you know, regular supermodel, skinny, and...
By your standards, perhaps slightly not exactly what you think. There's a very nice Italian lady.
Yeah.
She introduces herself as Angelica Kaiko.
Yeah.
She tells you that she's going to be in town for a few weeks. And, well, for work, but probably more likely a few months.
Yeah.
She's going to end up staying. She can pay in advance if necessary. And, yeah, everything about her seems fine above board. She's offering to pay by direct bank deposit with your landlord. She says she's already met your landlord, and he seems to be fine with her.
All right.
Anything you want to ask?
What does she do for a living?
What do you do for a living?
Oh, I work for the Kirby Police Department.
Perfect!
Good first question.
Yeah.
I mean, it.
I was wondering if you'd ask.
Like, is she here? She's some kind of supervillain specialist.
I'm a receptionist.
Yeah. Okay.
So she's not a cop. She just works at the police station.
I mean,
Okay.
But she's only looking for a few
it'll
She's
work
like a
out.
civilian volunteer.
I'm just gonna say this. It'll work out for dead ringering.
No, I misspoke. A few months.
It'll work out for dead ringering into the police station. Just saying. Yeah. That's it.
So, how long have you been in Kirby?
Oh, only a couple of days now. I got transferred. I used to work in Miami.
Yeah. You've probably heard some weird stories about supervillains going around town here.
Yeah, I was kind of worried about that.
Yeah. I don't know. A lot of people seem to have mixed feelings about it. What do you think?
Criminals probably get arrested.
Yeah.
Are you gonna play it up?
I'm basically playing it from the point of view, like, I guess this is more like a deceptive thing, because
I think they're.
I totally disavow all of
You're trying to feel her out. It's fine.
Yeah.
Give me devious corruption or murder.
Okay, I'm gonna
You're
go
trying
with...
to comprehend, see if she's like, is this person on to you? Like, does she know? Is she doing this intentionally, or is she just genuinely ignorant?
I'm just gonna go with devious corruption because I have the most of that.
She sees someone's worst side.
Yeah. A pair of 5s and a pair of 3s.
What you get is she seems like a genuinely nice person, probably, but if anything, she seems focused about something. Like, she seems very career oriented. You can tell that she probably wants to become a proper cop. She does. You get her to admit that she is currently attending academy, so she's going to become a police officer soon. But as far as you can tell, her motivations for doing so, it's not like out of the goodness of her heart. Like, she wants money.
And she's becoming a cop.
So, maybe if...
Pays better than being a receptionist.
So, there might be an idea of maybe giving someone hot tips and advancing their career for a little while.
Could be.
Yeah, catching a supervillain would be a definite win for somebody wanting to improve their standing in a local police community. Thank her for her time, take her references, and tell her you'll maybe be in touch.
Be glad you didn't fail the role, because you get a very similar NPC, but she works for Interpol. And is specifically looking for you.
Wow.
It's a very short interview.
Alrighty then.
Deep in just a
So, I'd like to see all the applicants before I make a decision, but I'd say you've got a pretty good chance, I'd say.
Is that devious honesty or devious deceit you're rolling there?
Devious honesty.
Alright. Get spoken.
Pair of 8s.
She gets
And a pair of 7s.
She sees nothing amiss. She sees that as perfectly ordinary.
She's not going to make it very far in the police department, is she?
Not a police officer yet. Just started in the academy. She's bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, and eager.
That's when you can
She
corrupt
hasn't
them.
had that joy ground out of her yet.
Like me.
That's when you should get them, because that's when you corrupt them. Get them in early.
Yep.
Like you're spotted.
Yep.
You can have her in the head.
Anyway, then this clown calls you.
Hey, so we doing the thing? It's Michael.
Oh, hello. What's up?
Are we doing the thing?
Yeah, sure. Let's...
She's not still here.
I'm being subtle because government
Okay, meet you at the bowling alley.
No,
and
it's just-
NSA.
I hear a man on the voice say, "Hey, you want to do the thing?"
No? Depends. What'll it cost me?
Depends how much are you.
I'll be
Two's not
I'll be
okay
around
in
your
this
neighborhood in
situation.
like in a couple hours, so you can.
Alrighty.
I'll be by in a couple of hours. Alright.
I'm doing other stuff first.
Well, you can't say he didn't give you notice.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm not just gonna show up. That's rude.
What are we gonna do today?
All right. I guess we're meeting in the regular place.
That sounds
The
so...
Waffle House? That's where you met last time.
I was just saying meet at your place because like I was gonna pick you up.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
These are waffles of shame.
What a piece of junk!
What the hell is this piling? I assume you're referring to his car when he pulls
Yes.
up? The fuck are you driving?
Do you not remember
Is that
what
a
happened?
91?
Do you not remember what happened with my car?
I wasn't at work that day.
Well, some fool, I don't know who, wrecked it. So
It'll have to do. I think Baldrick took the car.
yeah.
That's
His car?
something we may have. Yeah, Baldrick was the one who drove us, so he has the car.
Wait, so do I wait? I'm basically gonna. I want to ask about his roommate. So how's your roommate?
You could say, how's the roommate search going?
I don't know. He's searching for a roommate.
He's not on the upkeep.
Oh yeah, I don't know if you mentioned.
Yep.
Your roommate
Yeah,
left.
I only found out yesterday that I think Baldrick's left.
No. Do you know? I mean, okay, no, the reasons are probably clear.
But are you gonna ask
So
why
we
still?
may want to keep an eye out for him. Maybe actively search for him in case he might want to tell
People
someone
about our
something.
activities.
Perhaps invest some time in making a hunter-killer drone.
Sure.
No, seriously, can you ask your demon, like, so where's this guy right now?
Do the demon clairvoyant thing that we haven't done.
Maybe.
All right.
Stop.
All right. Well, that'll be all right. We'll look into that. So for now, you want to pick up some supplies and start
Sounds like they're gonna go kidnap a girl.
because I have
Kidnap
a.
a boy?
So you know that the psychic object thing I can do. I can make like a credit card,
Yeah.
which we can use to buy weaponry and stuff.
Okay.
If you can dead ringer.
What do you want me to buy?
I have nowhere to put it!
We don't need weaponry. We have weaponry.
We have nowhere to put any weaponry.
Never mind.
We
We
have
need a base first.
We have
No, what did I want to bust into the place with?
I don't remember.
Alright, do we need anything? That's basically a blank question. Do we need
I
anything before we
needed a
leave?
new roommate, but I think I got one. It's a really nice girl. She's trying to she's trying to become a cop.
Okay.
Are you gonna interact with his?
Are you gonna be able to keep your stuff a bit more secret this time?
Yeah. There's nothing to worry
Uncertain levels
about. I
of
mean,
meta.
Yeah. It's like, cut to your closet, which is just full of guns, ammunition, and a costume. Yeah. Probably empty that. How did you do that with the pistol you got from Magnus, anyway? I think you stuck it in your drawer at work. Is it still there?
no, it's in my pocket right now.
You just carry it around?
Yeah, I'm trying to hide it, somewhat.
This is Florida. Concealed carry.
Yeah. Look, a man with a gun in Florida is not that weird.
Alright. So
I mean, there's supervillains out there.
So let's go to the school and figure out a plan. Let's just not just drive into the middle of nowhere and then get screwed over.
Worth noting, concealed carry still doesn't apply to places like schools.
No. But it's fine, we're teachers.
Yeah. Although it does apply immediately outside of schools, as I learned from one man's story of the gun show across the street from the high school.
Yep. Oh God.
Yeah. Literally across the street.
That seems like
No, the best is
We're not
Texas.
conditioning these kids.
No, not at all.
All right,
No.
so yeah, let's head to the school and let's figure out a plan before we just
Why are we heading to the
School on a weekend.
so we can figure out a plan.
They're faculty.
Okay.
Sometimes faculty go to schools on weekends.
Okay.
Like it's a place that is like inconspicuous for us, and we can
All right.
we can draw stuff on the board
All right.
and then erase it.
Is this gonna turn into like a GTA 5 heist? It's like,
Do you have practice
alright.
on this, yes?
Whiteboard marker. This is the Federal Reserve. This is just a
Wait,
circle.
was the police?
Did you use permanent marker?
Was the police officer assigned to the school?
Time to use
killed?
Purell.
Or is he
No,
still? Okay.
he's just in the hospital.
Okay. Just checking.
He was hospitalized like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
He's, in a body cast and traction.
Just checking.
He might be out for a bit.
Who's in a podcast?
The police
Officer
officer.
Garcia, the resource officer at the school.
Aw.
So what's
A
next?
supervillain blew through a wall and tackled him into another wall.
Well, I mean, we gotta figure out how to start taking down the criminal activity in the area. Also,
The
I
teacher?
gotta tell you about the teacher. Have you heard the story about the teacher?
Miss, what's her
The
face?
English teacher?
Ulrich.
Yeah, Miss Ulrich.
What's with Miss Aldrich?
Well, let's just say she's afflicted with the same
Illness.
illness as us.
Love that you're being coy in an empty school on the weekend.
Yeah, gotta be. Always coy. She's got a demon in her.
Oh no.
She's
Yeah.
an alcoholic?
got it deep.
Yeah.
God damn it, man.
I mean, we're all alcoholics. I mean, I wouldn't call that a demon.
Exactly. One of you is alcoholic. He drinks when offered. Two of them are underage. One of them, I don't know if George drinks or not. Probably occasionally.
She
I
probably
think she's a
drinks wine
teetotaling
with
Christian,
her,
right?
So,
her
Okay, she drinks.
girlfriend.
so,
So you're like the only mother.
It's rosé.
she's forcing students into
Pink champagne.
reading, and they're so terrified of her that their eyes are starting to bleed from leaving their eyes open for too long.
What?
Power reading.
Yeah. Like, they're just, like, staring at the books, not blinking.
I guess she probably would have drank
So-
some occasional whiskey when she was a teenager.
So, we gotta deal with that as well.
Blood of the innocent, right
And,
there.
let's just say Sebastien didn't help the situation whatsoever. Yeah.
I have no defense.
Like, completely aggravated the situation, so we're gonna have to, like, my recommendation is we just talk to her and explain why what she's doing is a bad idea.
Do you want to reveal everyone in the group, or do you just want to talk to her, or do you want him for his stats?
Well, yeah, me and her for, like
Stats.
our charisma based kind of
Okay,
stuff.
I'm not going to antagonize a super villainous as myself, so
Okay, but yeah, it's just basically we just need to talk to her and like discuss why forcing students to harm themselves while reading is a bad idea.
okay.
Can you dead ring her as her?
He hasn't interacted with her enough.
But do you get like?
All
their
right, so
ability-
but first things first, let's figure out
Yeah,
what
that's fair.
the control zones are and which gang we want to target first.
Okay, so I guess we can draw up a map
Are we-
here. We got
are we-
the what was it? What were those guys? The
The LA
Arkhams?
Kings.
Both of you can give me patient knowledge to try and know anything about the gang layout.
Arkhams,
Yeah.
GGs.
I'll give you a +1 because you both work in the area.
oh +1,
Arkhams,
so
GGs,
add a
that's
die.
all we know.
It's advantage, either +1 die
Yellow?
or +1
There's
wit.
Yellow.
Pair of sixes.
Black.
I got F all.
Jack, nice. Pair of sixes, alright. You remember that the gangs are the Beesies, Dev's Keepers, and the Arkhams.
Okay.
You know approximately their vague area where they operate. The problem is it moves around a lot.
Yep.
It's not consistent.
I'll
You
just
know
draw,
that
like,
these gangs are presently at war with one another. Quite openly. Frequently shooting at one another in the streets. Crossfire is a severe issue in this particular neighborhood. The police presence and news presence has gone down significantly. since the attack completed, since Triskideka's attack ended. Things have been getting back more to business as usual. There have been a couple of shootings in the last few days. You do know that the Beesies hang out at a clubhouse behind the back of a bar called Berg. And you know that Dev's Keepers hang out in an abandoned house near a graveyard.
Those guys sound fun.
Which ones?
Dev's Keepers. It's basically an abandoned apartment complex. Not really even an apartment complex. It's like a low-rise apartment building
Townhouse.
Do I know about like
next to a cemetery.
what
They
kind
like
of
the firing
What
lines.
kind of like do they all just like sell drugs? Are they all basically horrible people?
Drugs, prostitution, that sort of thing, yeah.
Every single one of them.
More or less, yeah. The street gangs. They do what street gangs do.
I'm basically wondering like if there's any gang with an ideology that I could get behind and then back them.
Not with your role.
Okay.
Need to roll higher.
Yeah,
than that,
sorry,
so
there's
gang
no hidden
ideology.
backs.
I can tell you about one of the gangs, probably.
All right.
It's all black Vulkers here.
But if you want to know
Have you been
more
watching the
about
spoiler
the
warning
gangs,
season on KOTOR?
no, but if you want to know more about the gang,
You could talk to the kid in a group home who lives with several gang members.
yeah, or the demon. Both with
Or the person who can,
Or
actually
whose daughter
scout out.
was hanging. Yeah. Or I'm not gonna resort to demon.
Let's be honest.
Shut up.
You two are literally the worst people in the party.
Yeah.
Actually, no. Georgia would still know less about neighborhood gangs. She just knows the one. A little.
All right. So. All right. Well, yeah.
Knowledge
Let's.
score's gotten
How
better.
about we just call two students for extracurricular
Yeah,
work?
you got obliterated during the conversation.
And the lunch lady, in case we
Oh,
get
right.
Sure. Well, no. Like, why don't we just call the group together and we'll meet at the Waffle House?
that's less.
So
Dude, I'll throw down the board game again. It'll be
Dude,
fine.
it's a Waffle House. No one gives a shit what you're doing.
Okay. I hope
Like,
so.
I assume none of you have been to a South Waffle House. No one gives a shit what you're doing.
Okay.
But beyond that, if they did, if we have the board game in front of us, they'll look at us and look at those
Like,
dumb nerds.
Your typical clientele is low-income working families and people who got out of prison as recently as that morning.
I see.
No one cares.
We'll go to Denny's in Florida.
That's what it is.
Which is, I was like, yeah. Like, Denny's is, yeah, so we can call the group together for that, but, we'll,
Jerkwads, assemble!
Are you going to
Accurate.
give Georgia a call right now? Or what are you doing?
I mean,
It's afternoon. You can call people.
yeah, why not? Burner phone.
I still don't have a phone.
Meanwhile, before that happens,
Da-da-da-da.
we'll find out what they've been doing
Just
this
gonna make
morning.
the
Or
roll.
What are you
okay.
rolling?
Burner phone.
You don't, like...
Oh,
You
yeah.
just have a
I'm not
burner
going to bother making you roll unless failure would be in some way interesting.
Okay.
Like, you're standing there, you're like, even if it takes you a minute, you'll eventually get it. Anyway, Madison.
crap.
It's the weekend.
I didn't sleep at
You
all.
are not fond of the weekend. Because, you see, a lot of kids in nice neighborhoods, families, they like the weekend because they get to be off school.
Oh, yeah.
For you, school is your relief from home.
Yay.
The weekend is your most miserable time. See, when you want food, you can get it when you're at school. Here, it keeps getting stolen from you. So you associate the weekend with being hungry.
Aw, that's
Now,
so sad.
this is your first weekend with superpowers, though. So, how are things going?
Clearly-
It's breakfast time. Granola has laid out toast, eggs, waffles. Currently, it is being devoured by a horde of ravenous piranha children.
And me included.
Alright. Give me open endurance to try and get food, or open cruelty if you're willing to like kick someone in the back of the knee to get at it.
No, movement endurance.
The 10-die mob of piranha children defends.
Got a pair of sixes.
I think you might have actually gotten a sandwich.
Yay!
Ooh, pair of sixes, you say. Ooh, trip ones. So they've eaten. So they're faster than you. They woke up earlier.
Okay.
When you get there, there is very little food left. They have all sort of grabbed it into their little plates and are scarfing it away.
Okay.
You could try and take some from someone else.
I will try.
Or you could try and convince Granola to make more. She appears to be in the process of getting ready to go to other job.
I'm gonna ask her if I can make more.
Alright. You can give me
Because I
however you want to try and convince her to do that.
say I'm hungry and I think they're gonna finish that off before I have a chance at it, and I know you're busy, so can I help myself to the fridge?
Give me devious nurture. I'll give you a +2 advantage since you're offering to cook it yourself. Insightful corruption. Suspecting you're planning on stealing food.
Obviously, there's a lock on the refrigerator. I got none.
Nothing? She has 4 2s.
What?
That's insane.
That 4 2s. It doesn't matter as much. She's defending.
Okay,
So,
yeah, at least I'm not
more
gonna-
relevantly, you got nothing.
Uh,
She tells you she only has enough budget to portion things out. Just ask one of the other kids to share with you.
okay.
Worst foster mother ever.
Really?
The children.
She is not the worst.
No.
No,
By a
not,
long
at
shot.
least that was their
There's food for it, and they should laid it out.
Let's be clear.
The children.
There's
yeah,
enough
there's-
food for everyone. Kids are taking more than their share.
Yes,
Okay,
but
so
there's
I'm
enough
going
food
to
for
someone who
everyone.
looks like they're holding more.
Yeah, like she's literally just pointed at one of the other kids who had like a huge pile of food and just ask him to split with you.
Okay, I'm just gonna go over.
Okay. She is going to head out at this point to go start working in the yard.
Okay. This is banish a sandwich.
Cheers.
If you walk up, you could give me cunning greed to just try and do that sneakily, like just sneak up and like around the shoulder, like try and banish a sandwich.
Yeah, but it looks like I'm just reaching for it. We'll try to banish the sandwich.
I'll give you a +2 surprise bonus.
Banish it into your mouth.
Wait, that is banish, right? By cowardice. Okay, no, I get more dice. Okay, so I hate you. Wow, I got pair 3s.
Pair of 3s. He has a pair of 7s on his cunning espionage.
So I'm like going for it.
So no, you successfully reached around to banish the sandwich, but he saw your hand move over. He didn't see you banish it,
Okay.
but he definitely saw you grab something at his plate.
Yeah.
He is going to try and grab your hand. Say,
Okay.
hey, oh, Madison, get your own.
Okay.
You took it all.
Give it back, you little brat.
I didn't take it.
Yeah, turn it over.
I'm definitely.
He's going to try and grab you and start like trying to like search you to see if he can find it.
Okay.
What'd you do with it?
I didn't take it.
My sandwich, you little twerp.
I didn't take it.
You can roll me devious honesty. He is going to roll open cruelty to punch you square in the face.
Yep. Okay. Devious honesty. I get.
He has a pair of 10s.
I hate this. Pair 5s. Yeah.
Also worth noting, your demon's active.
Yeah.
You can see this and talk to her.
Ah.
Some snot-nosed... What'd you get?
Pair 5s.
Pair of 5s? Alright, he punches you in the face.
I didn't really
You
know
can
how to
slide a
do this.
courage to cruelty.
You know, I hate to bring this up. You could, deal with him permanently.
Granola's not around. The other kids are swiftly filtering out. They've seen a fight brewing and they don't want to be anywhere in the vicinity when someone finds out about it.
Who's gonna care if you say, gruesome?
No.
Granola does have a tendency of administering punishment in the style of whoever was in the room at the time is automatically guilty. So everyone else is running away. The room is rapidly emptying. It'd be just you and him.
Still gonna fight him. Punches me in the face. I'm gonna try and hit him back.
Right? You can hit him back.
You're not
with
going
open
to try to
cruelty.
banish an arm or something?
No.
The open cruelty to hit him back. You have
Yes.
superpowers. He doesn't.
You know what would make this hurt more?
Slashing him on the face with claws? No thanks.
Well, your claws could, if we could just give you, like, armored knuckles.
There are also just objects in the room.
nails.
There's a carving knife on the counter. There's a heavy chair, both of which would be worth +1 advantage.
But it's hard to
I'll grab a knife and it's like, don't hit me. And I threaten.
You can give me
Desperation.
that'd be devious corruption with a +2 advantage. I'll say if it's a knife.
Yay.
We'll see if he hits you before that happens.
Sniff.
What you got?
Pair 7s.
All right, you get a knife up, and he goes, "Whoa!"
It's like,
He pulls
I didn't
back.
Take your they have like a bleeding nose or something.
Oh yeah, you got a bloody nose.
Yeah, it's like,
He is going to Scarper at this point because you're a psycho who's threatening him with a knife.
I'm gonna get kicked out
This
of
is
this.
not worth a sandwich.
I'm gonna get kicked out of this group home pretty fast, guys. It's like puts it down, eats.
I don't know what
you feast upon the food he left behind.
Yes! There's also a sandwich in my bed, coincidentally.
Yes.
Like under my pillow for later.
Let's hope you remember about that sandwich.
Okay, what do you do with the knife?
But I just, like, boop, dropped it.
Just dropping it on the floor?
No, like, back on the counter, and like...
Give me, I would say, patient espionage to put it back exactly where you found it.
Yeah, no. Somebody touched this knife, and it was totally me.
Because he's totally going to go tell on you.
Nothing.
Today, Granola comes back in the room, notices food having been knocked on the floor. The kid is behind her, and he's pointing at you. She attacked me with a knife.
I did no such thing. I merely held it up in a threatening manner.
Devious honesty. That's not a lie. It's not a greatly advised thing to say,
He
but it's not
punched
a
me
lie.
and he's bigger than me.
And also, he punched me first.
+1 advantage, you are bleeding, and he's not.
Yes.
Trick 10s.
I hate you. 8s and 7s. Clearly, any threats with sharp objects is not welcome.
She is going to grab you, tell you, even if he hit you, you should have just come and told me. You don't threaten people with a knife.
Because you're so helpful helping me get food.
It's like, but
She
you
is
were
going-
going off to work and getting more food.
In the yard.
I cry.
She doesn't go somewhere else. Like, she's required to remain on premises. She was going out to, like, clean the yard, basically.
I'm still gonna cry.
You can cry all you want. Granola is going to tell you to go to your room and stay there. And you're not allowed to leave the house today. You're grounded. She's going to ground you for the week. So
Yep, no,
Yep.
not happening.
you can try and defy that. But she's going to ground you for the house for a week. So unless you break out, you're stuck in the house.
I'm so breaking out. I'm gonna be eternally grounded.
Quite possibly.
Like, very soon. It's like, have I been grounded before? Probably.
Yeah. There's that incident where Granola's bike got stolen.
I knew nothing about that.
You mean the part where the police officer at your school witnessed you arriving at school on a stolen bicycle?
I knew nothing about that.
Anyway,
I'm not a snitch. I'm not gonna talk.
Granola is going to roll Devious Nurture, attacking your cruelty, as she gives you a lecture about the importance of not fighting, and why it's bad to hit people.
I didn't hit him.
Bad to threaten people with knives. It's not right. You can roll to defend if you wish.
Yeah.
Insightful deceit to stand by your wicked ways. I would actually also allow insightful honesty. Stand by the truth. You had no intention of actually harming him. You were just defending yourself. So
My roll still sucks. It
He's the
don't
big
matter.
guy, right?
Huh?
This is the big guy. He called her a brat, so I assume he was like
Yeah, he's bigger than her.
yeah,
Picking on me.
little girl, big guy. This should not be a hard one to yeah.
I got nothing.
Big guy, little girl with a knife.
But she's got a really good excuse for drawing it.
Little girl with a knife who also stole Granola's bike. Or at least didn't tell anyone. So it's still Granola's bike. Like,
So
she knows.
technically, I'm still grounded from that.
No, you didn't get grounded for that.
Okay.
There was a supervillain attack, she felt it would be me.
I'm sorry, I'm just acting
Anyway,
out.
what you
'cause
got?
You
I
could
got
say he's
nothing.
touched you inappropriately in the past.
That's terrible. No, I'd rather say like, it's like, no, I don't want to stay in the house.
I get beat up when I
Anyway,
stay in the house.
she has a pair of 10s, so you can slide a cruelty to courage.
Just went back where it came, man.
Yeah, pretty much. But you are down broken nose.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I have a mask for that.
Else you're grounded.
I would like to try and talk my way out of that somehow.
You already failed at doing that. There was already an attempt at that.
Yeah.
Didn't work.
Well, she's gonna be not happy to find me not in there. What?
Demon's still invoked.
No, it's not a demon thing. I was going to say, if we need to get you out of the house, I could show up being all like, yeah, I'm supposed to pick her up because we have to go study at the library. We're working on a project together. Cop, yeah, totally.
That's gonna be okay. This is how rumors start.
This
in
is how
high
rumors
school.
start. Let's face it, that was happening anyway.
Yeah.
She will roll Insight for Corruption, +3 advantage. Oh, the high school boys come by. Oh, it's a school project, is it, that I haven't heard about? Yeah. Sure.
Well, maybe a phone from their math teacher might help.
It might. Perhaps a phone call from Kanye West would help.
Yeah, I'm supposed to pick her up for study group.
It's a report on Raymore East, and she managed to get an interview.
It's for my journalism class that I'm totally taking.
I'm doing an expose on the supervillains.
You are confined to your room. Your sandwich is there,
Yay!
as is Hannah, who is currently still sleeping.
My sandwich.
Hannah will eventually get out of bed, looking very bleary-eyed and staggering quite badly.
Licks fingers.
What happened yesterday?
I think you took some things you weren't supposed to. Meth. You took meth.
Like shit.
That's the meth talking.
Man, meth hangovers suck.
Have you got
I actually don't know if meth has a hangover. I would assume so. Quick, useful man who knows things.
Yes.
I will take your word as gospel.
Well,
Man from the next
it'd be a
table.
hangover in the sense that you feel crappy, but I don't think it...
No, it would be like you stayed up all night.
Probably, yeah.
And
Wired and exhausted.
exactly.
Yeah.
No, it's because it's like coming down
No,
from
it's
being
no,
hyperactive.
It's like a really bad beat
It's
crash.
just no, it's coming down. It's not. I wouldn't say it's a hangover. It's like you're coming down and
Yeah,
like
it's crash.
it's the valley after the hill.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, she is currently looking pretty miserable
Okay.
and staggering.
I'd offer you a sandwich, but I'm grounded.
Why are you bleeding?
I was punched in the face.
What happened this time?
I wanted a sandwich.
The sandwich that they're currently.
And they're asking.
Well, I see you won it.
I held a knife to the guy down.
Is there any food left?
No,
Can I have some of your sandwich?
I ate it.
I don't feel it. You're halfway through it.
Okay.
You could still split it with her. She is going to
I'm just gonna
roll.
give her. I'm not gonna defend though. It's like sandwich.
She's going to roll devious nurture, targeting your corruption.
I'm still just gonna give her the sandwich.
Get the nurture, you fool.
Fine.
Keep the sandwich.
No, that's a slide.
This dumbass.
Yeah, get the nurture. You can get corruption so easy.
This dumbass went and got herself drugged up. Why did you owe her a sandwich? You don't owe her a sandwich. You should enjoy that sandwich. You earned it.
You should eat it in front of her
Yes.
and laugh.
Well,
She is someone who trusts you.
It's
Oh,
like, I
does
would
she?
like to eat.
Yeah.
I would like to eat my hard-earned sandwich, please.
I got grounded for the sandwich. Oh no.
Yeah, it's, what is it?
Yeah, true. I did get grounded.
Yeah, deceit, openly betray and mock someone who trusts you. +2, actually, actively backstab a friend.
Okay.
She's the only person in the group home you like.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna try to eat the sandwich.
Going for it?
Yeah.
Alright. You can roll insightful deceit, if you wish.
you are burning bridges.
You could also banish the sandwich and laugh.
You are burning bridges so hard.
Yeah, right now. Well, I was just gonna give it to her, but
It's a social attack, so you can still negate damage by capitulating.
can I give you half of the sandwich? Half of my half.
That's what she's asking.
No, like half of the half to a quarter.
It's a quarter for
Half of
her.
what's left.
Because I already ate half.
You can roll me insightful deceit, stand by your wicked ways, if that's what you're doing.
It doesn't matter what I roll.
What are your social skills?
I'm very devious at the moment.
Alright, do you have deceit?
Not so
No.
much.
What is your devious deceit pool?
4.
4.
4? Alright.
Straight from the
And
sink.
your other social stats are what? 1?
1. Yeah.
Right. Because you can attack her back. You could roll, for example, devious corruption until you get fucked.
And it's like, well, it's your.
This
well,
is my sandwich. I bled for
No,
this.
I'm gonna try to kill her. It's like I was up with you all night.
That'd be devious nurture.
Yeah, it's like I was up with you all night, and then I got
I'm not.
punched.
You could. It actually would be devious corruption for that. Devious nurture would be you're coming down off the speed. You probably shouldn't be filling your stomach because you're going to empty it in a minute anyway.
I would not be thinking that far.
Yeah, either of those would work.
Okay, so devious corruption. It's like, and I got punched for this. I woke up
I'll
late
give you
because
+1
I was.
advantage because you're bleeding.
Okay.
My sandwich. I bled for this sandwich.
And
I earned
and I
this
woke
sandwich.
Up, I woke up late because I stayed up with yo ass.
Okay.
She has a pair of sevens.
Trip threes.
Right? Social attack, though. So you can either slide the corruption to nurture, or give her half a sandwich.
Oh, I'll slide.
Alright.
And then I'll try.
He's just like, my sandwich.
It's like, and then I'll try. Like, aren't you gonna throw up after you eat it?
Okay. She will go again.
Okay.
Do you want to devious nurture again? Devious nurture again. Say, look, I feel terrible. All right. I want something to settle my stomach.
Would it putting any things into your stomach make you feel worse?
Give me cunning knowledge. See how much you know about dark crashes.
Probably
Does she
more
get a
than Hannah.
bonus?
Probably more than me.
Nothing.
Nothing? All right. Yeah, you're not sure.
Wait,
if
no,
it's...
pair nines.
Pair nines? Yeah, you're pretty sure eating something would be bad.
Okay.
I'll give you a +2 advantage when I roll the pillar to go.
Yeah. And I just got that nurture boost.
Yep. I'm looking out for your best interest here.
Thank you.
She has trip threes.
I hate this. Kidding me?
What is?
I like these purple dice. I got like trip 10s on 4 dice.
yeah,
it was
no,
great.
I got trip ones.
I got the 6 8s last session.
I got trip threes, pair twos, and trip ones, pair twos, and pair threes.
Alright, so she also has pair of 1s, so both of your attacks actually go through. Were you actually defending or attacking back? You were rolling devious something?
Devious nurture.
Alright, so you're attacking back, right? So you both basically hit each other. You slide another corruption to nurture. If that's empty, you slide a devious to insightful.
This isn't bad.
Yeah, I
It's not
know.
necessarily terrible.
I was enjoying my devious. I could be more insightful now.
However, you have basically convinced her that putting food in her stomach is a bad idea. So instead, she's going to tell you that she's going to go try and
Drink
get
tap
some
water.
sun, drink some water.
Drink some tap water.
She's going to head downstairs at this point.
All
Also,
you
she
literally
might want
gotta
to
do is
call
find an ally and murder them.
Roger
That's
and
this
Harvey
one.
And, like, if you want to murder her in her sleep, go ahead.
before
Well,
they
that would
come
require-
after me.
That requires phone privileges. That has a padlock on it.
Is it like a phone with a cord, but it's
Yep.
locked?
It's a phone with a cord. It has a padlock on the handset. You need to have permission to use the phone.
Every time the phone rings, you're like,
Pretty much.
You're not answer this phone.
okay. So, yeah.
Or
Well, the logic is people aren't supposed to be calling the group home anyway. When they want to call Granola, they call her cell,
Oh. Oh, yeah. That makes sense.
which she either keeps on her or in her room when she's asleep.
if it's a wall-mounted phone,
Do I have...
you can go to a thrift store, pick up an old.
See,
Well,
that, I
my
should
phone
totally
for, like-
get
You can also
that
just
lock.
roll cunning greed to pick a lock. You
Yeah, I could. Why do I need to pick the lock? It just disappeared.
can also just banish a
Weren't
lock.
you provided with a
Man,
bonus
we're going through a lot of padlocks this year.
Yeah.
I don't know which of you kids has mastered the art of unlocking things, but damn it.
Yep. To be fair. But yeah, if I need to use the phone, I'll just banish it.
Meanwhile, Sebastien,
Right. So
you arrived at home after
I locked myself in my room.
certain incident involving a bottle being thrown at you and you unplugging a stair lift a couple days ago.
I think I've
this
unplugged
time
the stair
the
lift
door
a couple
was-
of times.
Yeah, that was last time. This time was
Okay,
the door
yeah.
was just locked and you
Yeah.
just climbed into your window.
Yeah.
I might actually get some sandwiches now.
So
that
you
I
have
haven't had.
woken up. It's a fine, bright morning. What you doing? Kind of hungry.
I'm going to.
Go to the nearest drive.
Dude, I'm going to listen very carefully. Do I hear sounds in the
Any
house?
cunning espionage?
Should I do this?
Cursing at the TV.
Okay, oh, crap, I have very little cunning and no espionage, so this is probably nothing. I got
Yeah, you
Jack.
don't hear anything. House seems quiet.
Too quiet. She's dead. Okay. She's died last
I
night.
will remove the chair or whatever it is I put in front of the door.
Always empty.
Go down the stairs.
Glancing over at the stairs, you see the chair is not at the top of the stairs, so presumably your aunt is downstairs somewhere.
Go
Give me
downstairs.
cunning greed.
This one I had a
See,
lot
now
of
you
cunning
say,
greed.
do you
Or
want to
slight
go
cowardice.
invisible?
Either works.
No, I don't want to go invisible. Pair of sevens.
Harrison's alright.
Wait, when
No,
they
you would
use
say
them-
Sebastien turned invisible.
But then they have to roll, right? Yeah.
I missed when I had a lot of cunning.
Pair of 10s.
Shit.
Like these dice. Like them a lot.
When a demon forces your aspect on it, does it slide anything?
Yeah.
It can. The
Okay.
demon rolls the stat it's based on,
Okay.
If they get a set, it just turns on. If they don't get a set, it turns on, and the human slides a point from the sinister strategy to its virtuous opposite.
Are you gonna try and force me invisible?
Did they get to
Good.
choose?
Can you remind me what's going on?
I'm sneaking down. I have just been spotted, possibly. I'm not entirely sure. I failed to roll.
Don't force it. You're giving her a benefit. You're a demon.
That's true. You
Yep,
want
that is true. You, if anything, want her to get involved in conflict.
Yeah. But yes, anyway, so I have.
Bastion! What are you doing in the house?
I live here.
No, you live here whenever I say you can live here.
Well, according to,
Did you
law,
break the window?
No.
You mean devious honesty? Actually, yeah, devious honesty. She is going to roll insightful corruption.
Alright, I'll roll devious honesty. Nothing.
Nothing? What's your high?
6.
6? Alright. She's not sure if you're telling the truth or not.
I also rolled a 6.
If I find out you broke the window, it's not the only thing going to be broken in this house. She is going to roll devious corruption.
Radio.
Against.
Targeting your, let's say, your endurance. She's trying to raise your cowardice.
Okay, she can go ahead and do that.
Alright.
Okay.
No defense.
I have no defense.
Alright. You can slide endurance cowardice.
Have none.
Slide and open the slide.
Have none.
Alright, cool. You are terrified of her. You're not sure what she's planning, but you're pretty sure it's going to be bad.
It's gonna suck. I'm gonna end up wanting to, villain. I'm gonna want a shotgun, and I don't want a shotgun in this house. I kind of need to keep living here. Is she between me and the kitchen?
Yep.
Going back up to my room.
Oh, you can teleport to the. No, you can't see it.
She's going to throw a bottle at you.
Yeah, you do that.
You can drink it.
You can try to roll the dodge.
I will do that. I don't feel that's like cowardice. Yes.
Can you roll the catch? That would be, I believe that's sly endurance. Yeah.
Yay.
I've got a pair of
Full of these, and I've
threes
maxed
and jack
out
all
these.
else.
Alright.
I'm gonna assume I just get beamed in the head with a bottle.
Your pair of threes actually knock out for 2 sets.
Oh,
So you managed to avoid. She had a pair of threes and a pair of twos. So you actually managed to avoid the bottle.
so I'm pretty deft at this point.
Yep.
Actually.
Wait, does getting punched in the nose, do I get any damage from that or no?
You did.
Oh.
That's what the slide was.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Remember, you slid courage, cruelty, and then it got slid back.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go back up
Who's
to my
gotten out of
room.
the way?
Yeah.
She's going to shout at it back at you.
Nothing.
And I continue my usual habit of just ignoring her.
Hungry. Crawl out that window.
Well, I'm going back
She
up
is
the
going
window.
to shout up at you that if you don't get your ass back down here, she's going to call the school and have them disband your team and tell them that you're not allowed to play basketball anymore.
Because you're shit ass scared right now too.
She's going
What
to
do
take
you
a
want?
advantage.
What do you want?
I want you to get your ass back down here and make me breakfast.
No, fine, whatever.
Bastion,
I will go make breakfast.
Sure.
am I able to speak? Do you have like enough of that?
Nope.
She has not switched any skill on.
Oh, alright.
You do have
Yeah.
sinister primary. What's your primary
My
sinister strategy?
my good is
Virtuous is higher?
Virtuous is higher.
You can't even see this.
Yeah.
You could randomly turn an aspect on to be a dick and hope for the best, but that's not a great way of making friends.
Also, a lack of knowledge of what's going on.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go make breakfast.
Sure. Give me patient knowledge. How good a cook are you?
In bed, just shoggoths while sleeping, because the demon doesn't know what's going on.
Oh, 9 high.
Snore.
Nice.
10 high.
You make
10 high, 10 high, 10 high.
Alright, you burn food quite badly and set the smoke alarm off. She is going to angrily throw something at you again.
I never claimed to be a good cook.
You can roll to defend.
Alright, what am I?
However you want to defend.
Can I slide cowardice to dodge?
No. You defend by I'll eat this and I'll make you another one.
You could do that.
And
That
then
would
you'll
be,
have
Yeah. Just it'll be a minute. I'm just gonna. I'll make another one.
You could roll devious nurture, I guess that would be. Actually, devious honesty, I would call that.
I'm just gonna slide cowardice to dodge.
Sure.
I got trip 4s and a pair of 6s.
Which one are you picking?
What happens on a 6 if I hit her?
Defending?
Oh, right,
Yeah.
defending. Okay, and so 4s, the way those work is if it's too high, it's not going to do anything, right?
Correct. However, physical actions, width matters. If your width is higher, you dodge before she even wound up.
Okay. If I see a set of 3s over there. But if it's too low, it won't do jack.
For a physical action, like 3 4s would beat 2 10s.
Okay.
Because you
But-
dodge before she even throws.
Okay.
She threw very accurately where you were a second ago.
3 4s.
Right? Yep. She actually had a pair of 9s, not a pair of 3s. I'm not sure what you were looking at.
I said no. I see a set of 3. I thought there was a set
Oh,
of 3s.
no. It's a pair of 9s she has.
Yeah.
Yep. So you are already ducking
You shouldn't be able to see that, by the way.
by the time the bottle whips around.
You gotta make it decision.
You roll at the same time.
But like, do you get to decide like?
Not really.
No.
Yeah,
Sorry. And okay, question. Does a width of 3, does that knock a stat off?
You're
What's a
defending.
width of 4?
Width of on attacks.
Yeah, I know what I'm saying.
A
On
width
a
of
physical
2
attack.
or 3
Yeah.
slides a tactic.
Okay, but
A width
4
of 4
obliterates one.
obliterates a tactic.
Okay.
A width of 5 obliterates the strategy above the tactic.
Okay.
Width 5 attacks, Michael's very familiar with. Yeah, miniguns hurt.
Wait, width above the tactic? Or strategy
No,
above
the
the
strategy.
tactic?
So it just like.
So,
it
for
would slide.
example, if
Okay.
someone got a 5 width hit,
Like the main
on a
one.
So
physical
for
attack,
me, that would be the left.
yeah, like that's where you're talking about things like patient or
Okay.
open getting obliterated.
Alright.
Stuff.
Anyway,
I'm not getting patience.
Okay.
you can give me another roll. See how good your cookies are.
Oh boy, I'm gonna burn the freaking house down.
I'll give you a +1 advantage because you don't want to have another bottle thrown at you.
Try harder. I mean, I pair of 7s.
Alright.
I made a slightly passable omelet.
No,
Actually,
pair of
it's,
7s is good.
yeah, it's a decent
I
omelet.
made a good
Pair of
omelet.
7s is a solid Denver omelet.
Like, ones is crappy omelet.
Yeah, 1 is a crappy omelet.
Yeah.
But she is going to eat your omelets,
Nothing at all is shit.
and she is going to complain about how terrible it is the entire time.
Like temptation to slip some kind of like sleeping drug into the.
You could.
Oh, you forgot the hollandaise sauce.
You forgot the sauce. Found it into your purse.
You forgot ether.
Alright,
This
so
is
she's
cocaine with
complaining to
rhino
me.
horn grounded in.
Yep, she is telling you that your food is terrible and that you are a waste of skin
Aw.
and such other things.
Alright,
She is
yep.
attacking your nurture.
Yep.
She's just
Oh.
being generally unpleasant.
I have a plan.
I need to defend.
You could defend
After
with
school club.
Can I defend with
insightful.
leaving the room?
You could roll sly cowardice, just run away. To just full pell go, stick your fingers in your ears and run.
No, I don't think that's particularly in character. I will tactfully sort of agree and nod. I'm used to a father that just was always disappointed in me.
Alright, that'd be insightful deceit.
Yeah. Insightful deceit. I actually have a little bit of that.
I like how you keep putting your dice away.
I like to keep them out of the way. So trip 5.
I have a full house. I have 2 6s and 3 2s on 5 dice. In Yahtzee, that would be a full house.
Screw those
I hate
dice.
purple. Can I
So what
borrow
do you
those
have?
dice next time?
3 5s.
3 5s
That's all
to
I've
defend?
got. Yeah.
Alright. 3 5s can't do anything to the 6s. So, you can
Where's my
slide
eye? Slide.
a nurture to corruption.
Oh, that hurts.
Not really.
I really can't afford to get any more devious.
Oh.
What is your devious at?
My devious is at 3, so I can afford to get 1 more devious.
Gotta work on insightful.
Somebody like moving stuff outside. The Starbucks people probably. By the way, I have a plan for how to infiltrate one of the gangs.
Should we
I'll
work
explain it
on?
later.
Should we work on blackmailing what's her face? Or
I don't think that's gonna work.
Oh,
Yeah,
You spent the better part of the morning attempting to make food.
Next time I'm just
that's more pressing.
crawling back out the window. I'm gonna go back upstairs, gather my stuff up.
Where are you going today?
Also, if he's a good lawyer,
Anywhere
we
that's not
should
here
get a
is
lawyer.
basically the general plan.
Sure.
I am going to put the thing back into my door, open my window so it kind of looks like I've crawled out my window again, and then teleport to one of my. Because when I was teleporting back and forth to the thing, I had worked out a route. I'm just gonna I'm gonna go back out to that gym.
Sure. Give me a teleport roll. See if there's any. This is basically to see if there's anyone happens to be around that can see you when you do it.
Yeah. Just in case I'm gonna
Nope,
put on
crit
that
fail.
dumbass hoodie on.
Sure.
Hey, they think it's a different person, so I don't care.
Different.
At least this is
stupid name.
At least this is insightful corruption.
Even Zach.
Okay. I have a pair of 8s and a pair of 10s.
If you're invisible, you can tell
Pair of
them
ones.
better.
Yeah, and a pair of 1s.
Cool. Pair of 10s, you can go pretty much wherever it is you're going.
I'm going to
That's
go
helpful.
to that rec center that we were using to practice at, because I imagine I've probably got like some kind of membership there at this point. I'll
let money.
Put my extra stuff in the locker, change into some.
It's not a rec center, it's a community center.
I will
Hey,
get a locker to put my.
Community center is a place where they set up. Usually they're sponsored by the local government as a place for teenagers to
Misspent
hang out
youth.
that aren't street corners.
I basically,
Yes, come here and play basketball instead of standing on a corner slinging drugs.
I'm gonna play some basketball for a bit and then put myself in a locker. And since it's a better neighborhood for time, I actually go for a jog.
Just running narration the entire time. What's talking to her about? You notice it's like pretty late in the morning. Normally she starts jogging earlier than this. Rather. Do you need a minute?
I'm just trying to. So I started being able to pay attention
When I teleported
When
out
she
of the
left the
house.
house.
when you left the house.
Teleported out of the house.
Okay, so that's
tell them to
Basically-
do
Tells you
something.
something.
So basically, like, why'd you leave the house so late?
Why'd you leave the house by
You should
teleporting?
set the house on
Or
fire.
that.
You should do something horrible to your aunt.
He
Well,
doesn't
he doesn't know anything.
He knows about your aunt.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
but he
the
doesn't
end
know
is
that that was
antagonized, but
He doesn't know about that incident.
Yeah,
He
exactly.
knows about several other
and
incidents.
so there would be many a reason to burn down.
I need her around. She really doesn't get too involved in my life, generally speaking.
Doesn't she now?
I mean, not to the.
Be
Okay,
prepared to be
Maybe she did
basketball.
it before I was running her.
Yeah, the basketball thing. That's troubling.
She's found a sore spot. She found something you care about.
Dun, dun, dun.
Constant advantage. All of her tests. I need to find something she cares about.
That'll be difficult.
Yeah, well, actually.
Supposedly
Cares
you.
about her TV. It's got her stories on it.
With pictures.
She likes it when the characters die. Big fan of Joss Whedon.
We should get her watching Game of Thrones.
what time is it?
It's your favorite show.
No. Like in the
In game?
in game.
About 10 a.m.
10 a.m.
Notably, you have not had movies yet.
No, I thought I would have eaten the eggs.
He ate the burned ones.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's got some pretty terrible food in her stomach. She has burnt eggs in her stomach. You know that?
Burn eggs won't hurt you.
It's like a full body cavity search.
Yeah, basically.
Be a demon.
Yeah, the narration stops and suddenly just starting to list various food areas in the area, and just one after the other.
It's just like a Yelp review.
The things you demonic Yelp review.
I actually
Data,
did
full
consider
bars.
just teleporting out of the house and like stealing breakfast from like McDonald's or something.
Still time.
No, I'm jogging now.
Alright. Give me open endurance. See how your jog goes. Do you literally have no dots in it? Nice. What are your physical stats looking like?
Why are you even
A lot of
doing
cowardice
this?
and slide.
Nice.
I need to like.
Does she run into
You
gang
can
members?
slide a open as you get tired. And you're a
there's
hellbinder.
There's a reason.
Also,
why
you look like crap,
Yeah.
by the way.
I'm filled with bullet holes.
So
Okay.
she's got
Those you patched up. You look like basically a heroin addict
no,
who's
but,
pretty strung out. Just horrible circles under your eyes. You're looking rail thin.
but does she has that weird spray thing. Or
Yeah, it covers up bullet
Yeah.
holes.
Okay.
It doesn't make her not look like she's wasting away to death.
There.
I now have 1 point in open.
If any kind parent saw you, they'd tell you need a sandwich.
That's good. You just run in front of kind parents then.
Yeah, good luck finding those in the city.
There's a
Got
few.
to the nicer part.
Alright, the restaurant
There's one
stopped,
over here.
and now it's straight up just listing off various types of delicious food. One after the other, and slow, like,
And then how normal
gravy
people
type of
would
rice.
react.
Montage of food images.
There's a reason why my new role on the team is going to be insulting people and not actually physically doing the thing because.
Good luck.
Yeah.
There is the slight issue that your human is currently just rattling off various types of food and giving you images of delicious foods.
Is that a social? Can you? Did your demon attack you socially?
No, but there's no like attack roll. But you might have to start rolling something to not want to do it.
Especially this guy stops and thinks to himself, "Do
It's
you
certainly
have a
annoying.
point?"
Creamy butter and pillowy mounds of mashed potatoes.
Yep, exactly.
Gravy.
There's a Red Lobster commercial in your head. It's super annoying.
Would you feel better? I think to myself, if I went and got some food. There's no voice going back into the narration. Fine, I will.
Only if it's illegally got.
I will go.
Dubsolar would probably feel better if you went back home and punched your granny in the face. Or your aunt in the face.
What's her name again? Her last name's White, I think.
Belinda.
Belinda White, right? Yeah. Okay, I will go back to the thing after having completed my jog. I will presumably shower. I shall change back into my clothes. I shall put on the dumbass hoodie. I act like, but like just wearing it down like a normal person because it's a generic black hoodie and, that's not suspicious on it, so. Find something
about that.
that I can use to improvise as some kind of mask.
As you're actually in the changing room, as you're pulling on your hoodie and stuff, you see a familiar face come into the room.
Is it Ron?
No, it is Bernard, your friend.
Oh, Bernie.
Yep, Bernie.
Yes.
Bernie's a moron.
Yes.
He has wandered in. He waves at you. Hey, how's it going?
Fine, I guess. What are you doing here?
I work out here on the weekend.
Yeah. Yeah.
Gets me out of the
kinda-
house.
Yeah. I can do that.
You want to do some reps?
Oh, I'm pretty burnt out right now.
What the
Sure.
hell happened to you?
English
Stuff.
teacher.
Are you in this? Are you taking English right now?
No?
Yeah. A lot of homework. Anyway. Sure, I'll do some reps.
Yeah, sure.
Change it. Give me a second to change back. I really need to get back into better shape.
You sure you're feeling okay, man? You look like
Get warmed
you're having
over?
a rough day.
Yeah, well.
It's like about
I-
9 miles of shit road.
Yeah. I didn't wake up before my aunt this morning.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I see what you mean.
It sucked.
The trick is, you can't take crap from someone like that. Like, yeah, she's a mean old bitch, but like, she pretty much can't get out of that chair, right?
Yeah.
Have you considered investing in just like a piece of metal, just hold it, block the bottles with that? I mean, if you think about it, there's not much she can really do to you, right?
No,
I mean,
I'm not really worried about what she can do to me. I
Worst
am
case
worried.
scenario, she yells at you a bit. Like, you gotta get a thicker skin. Just,
Yeah, she-
toughen up.
She threatened to get me kicked off the basketball team now.
Oh, well, whatever, man.
Like, I don't think the school.
Maybe you don't go to school intramurals, but you could still have a basketball team off-site. You could still play here, play with the guys over here.
I have worked so hard on getting our team ready for the intermurals.
I mean,
They're shit. They're shit right now.
I didn't want to say it myself, but from what I've noticed, they've been kind of crappy lately.
Yeah. I have no idea how
So
to get
didn't
them.
one of them leave or something?
We're in negotiations about that presently. I mean, I'm at the point where I might even need to ask Harvey and Roger to join the team. Because, they suck. But at least they're good.
He is going to tell you that your aunt, she might threaten to get you pulled off the team, but think about it. That's her only card. Like, she has nothing else going for her. She's not going to burn that. She's just going to threaten you with it for as long as she can. Like, you probably don't need to put up with as much crap as you think you do. He is going to roll. Devious
Smarter
nurture,
than he
targeting
sounds.
your cowardice.
Smarter than he seems.
Try and raise my endurance.
Yeah, exactly. He's your friend. He's trying to talk you up.
Can I just take the hit?
You can. Pair of nines. Flat of cowardice to endurance. Yeah.
You know what, Bernie?
He's got a point.
You know what? We do not spend enough time. We have not seen each other a lot lately, and that is a mistake.
Well, that's because I don't like being tackled.
Fair.
You're always trying to get him to join the team. He's like, no.
Yeah, no, you have other...
He does not want to have his face grounded to dirt.
You would make an incredibly good snarker, though. Let's be fair.
They're the guy who gets tackled first. You see this face? This is a gem face right here.
It's your moneymaker.
That's this. He points at his butt.
Yeah.
Is Bernie a student of mine?
Yeah.
What orientation is he? Like, is it?
You have no idea.
I think it's situational.
Why?
I think I may have met his father once. I was thinking of
You met
getting.
his granddad.
Yeah, apparently he was an old rocker. I was trying to get Bald Rick a job with his band, but he thought he was too creepy.
His mother is a model, you know that. But you don't know what his dad does.
Well, he's gone through a number of stepfathers.
This is true.
They have relatively short lifespans.
Yeah, yeah. He's learned not to get attached.
Father figures. Files his nails. Files nails. Does moisturize.
You're not sure what his orientation is. You've never seen him flirting with guys like that, but he certainly takes care of himself.
Don't know, don't care.
Stick with mom.
I'm quite certain he'll do well for himself.
Yeah, probably. What does Epsilon think about this pretty boy?
Slap his ass.
If your demon needs help thinking about it, her primary is devious. Feel free to glance at those sins and figure out what Dubslar might want her to do.
Okay.
Minion.
There's betraying someone who trusts you, and guess what? Not doing it. Sorry,
Making
bro.
someone your minion.
Yours is
You could
devious too, ain't it?
try and convince Sebastien to get him to join the basketball team. Force him
Imagine I've
to.
been working that
Start small and just get him to get you some food.
Try and convince her to buy you dinner, or buy you lunch or breakfast or what have you. I guess lunch at this
This
point.
is a bridge I don't want to
Brunch.
burn. This is a bridge I don't want to burn. This is one I want to keep strong, thanks.
I want to see if I can
Ernie
force
is
it
my
down.
I'm
only
really
friend.
tempted to speak for your demon, but I shouldn't do that.
Ernie is my only friend. So, no. Do you know anybody you think might be interested in joining the basketball team? I think I need to cycle out some players.
I know a number of people who are thinking about leaving the basketball team.
That's less helpful, actually.
A couple of the guys from your team actually were talking to. I need to remember what her name is.
Which lady?
Christina, that's her name. Head of the baseball team. A couple of them are talking to her, looking to get spots. Baseball is a non-contact sport.
What the hell?
Except for the tagging.
She seemed interested.
No, more so it's when you try to beat
That
the
team is
catcher
never
from home
going
base.
anywhere.
It might if they've got decent players. If Christina
Decent
can,
They're trying to block
players.
you.
She has no
athletic.
idea how
You
to
can
run a
basically,
team.
as long as you're not touched with a glove. with
she's
the
certainly
ball,
not very
you can do
nice, I'll
whatever
give
you
her
want.
that.
No.
And so, like,
There's a reason her team.
Pretty good though.
technically tackling is
She's
legal.
good, but she's got no idea about how to keep it together.
She was
how to
in
get
here
the
last
work.
weekend. She was pumping iron pretty good. She's strong.
Oh yeah, don't doubt that.
I swear she's gonna.
That doesn't make her a good leader.
I can't.
Well,
You also think the homeless man is behind everything. Like, I'm gonna let you think whatever you want.
how do you think she'd be at basketball?
She doesn't want to
I
join.
don't know. She doesn't really like basketball.
She's like you.
No,
Try and
not
get her
yet.
to join, I guess.
She's like you, but with baseball.
She's trying to get.
Our
She's trying to
basketball
get
team has a
to,
much better
to the
chance.
majors, though.
Yeah.
She doesn't really care about her team. She just wants to get spotted by scouts, you know.
Yeah. She'll never get that team together.
She get me to join the team.
She doesn't care about like winning.
After
She just needs to
sees me run.
get there, where the talent scouts are.
Yeah.
She doesn't care if the rest of her team goes with her.
She's not gonna get the team. She has to get to the team to a good enough point that they'll actually pay attention.
Also, the team's butt
Team's
tired.
currently better than yours. That'd be a different
That's.
sport.
I see this as being a temporary setback.
Might not be as temporary if a bunch of them leave.
You need to recruit more too. You should
I
coach.
wonder what I can do to encourage them to stay.
Lie.
You know, at this point, I think it's probably.
Lie.
I'll let you speak for me if you want to. It's
No.
just.
Yeah.
You get precious little enough spotlighting as it is, Captain
Yeah.
Flower.
What?
I'm not gonna pull more away.
Yeah.
But when the spotlight does go on him, he shines real bright.
Special kind of glimmer.
Slow-mo sparkle.
Sure, I'll take that deal with the devil. What? Man, how'd that happen? No, we're not gonna let you live that down.
By the way, that is what I'm telling people about why tabletop gaming is fun. That is my #1 story I go to.
And I missed it.
Anyway,
Alright, well, I guess I've got to encourage my team to stay. That's not my strong, but years of discipline are just thrown away. This supervillain bullshittery that happened at our school, man.
You can always
That's-
get someone else
Oh, yeah.
to persuade
Interject.
them.
Go.
Pretty good. Sebastien realizes that the person right in front of him is pretty good at pep talks.
Hire him as
No.
a recruit.
Actually, Bernie, you know, I've never been the best at bringing people around to my way of thinking, you could say. I'm not exactly a people person.
Said the lady with max social stats.
You, however, are.
Not really. I mean,
Well,
I'm not great at public speaking.
you're good at convincing people.
Don't have the speak.
How would you feel about being a team manager?
I mean, I'm kind of busy with my own stuff, but like schoolwork.
Wouldn't be a huge thing. Just maybe trying to help me convince the guys to stick around.
You have to give them some kind of
You can give me devious nurture. You want to try and convince me of that?
Sure.
You will roll devious deceit. Stand by
Not
his wicked
high
ways of
nine.
apathy. His pervates.
Yeah. It was worth asking.
He will tell you he's really busy.
Fair.
He's got a science fair project coming up. He hasn't managed to even really finish it yet. He's been trying to
You should offer to help.
he's been trying to figure out how to get it to work. He's not really having much luck with it. It's one of those egg drop experiment things.
Those are
Those are
easy.
fun. Those are
These are easy.
No, it's really bad. Like he was really great at this sort of stuff last year, but like this year, a lot of the kids in his class are just like way the hell better at it than him.
Especially that
You
Jack.
should help
Which
them.
in your physics class?
Huh?
Physics?
Science, yeah.
Yeah.
You can offer to help.
What's the physics teacher's name again? He was the jackass who wrote over my thing. He was the guy who kept
Mister,
stealing stuff.
oh my gosh.
It's on my old notes.
Pollock.
Pollock,
Big.
yeah.
Yeah, Pollock.
I kept stealing stuff from him before.
You kept trying to steal
Trying to
things,
steal stuff.
failing
Pants
to.
down.
I got him pants.
You did get him pants. That was quality.
Yeah. Dang it. That's
I mean,
weird. There's been a
It's a
lot
fun
of...
class. I mean, it's always like it's pretty cool, you know, getting to do a lot of stuff. It's just kind of wish I was doing better in it.
Maybe we could
Like
study together sometime.
Dwayne, his fucking egg thing is amazing. Like you whip that thing at a wall, it doesn't break.
Okay, yeah. There's something about that.
Wait.
To the science fair!
Science fair isn't like a week, but
Focus on one demon at a time.
Now that does seem like
That
something that would.
That doesn't even seem right.
It's okay, we suck at all
I mean,
demons.
he said he made it like kind of I don't know. He was trying to explain it to me. His accent's kind of thick.
And
you
Maybe I
can
should
give
check
me-
out. Maybe I should.
You can give me patient knowledge to know who the hell Dwayne is.
the Eastern European.
If he's not an athlete, I
Sorry.
probably neither know nor care. Nope, I neither know nor care. I have a high of 10.
Nice. Pretty sure he's a student.
Pretty sure he's a student. Assume he's not a teacher.
He might be a student.
Okay.
Wait, Dwayne Dibley, the black nerdy kid with the big overbite and the nerdy glasses?
And that's Melvin. You're thinking of Melvin.
She charge people for magic tricks that I do by my locker. Now you see it? No, it's in here!
And you see it? Some say money is just an illusion. In fact, Monopoly. The best trick. Anyway, you want to go?
Thanks.
You want to go exercise with?
Yeah.
Iron.
I'm gonna lose my opening endurance here.
That's not a roll. It's basically he's going to basically attack you.
Oh, super.
He's going to attack your cowardice, trying to get you to push your limits, so to speak.
Dude, some cowardice.
Master
man.
your ass. Basically, you're working till you get tired, and then he's trying to push you to do it more. You can defend if you want. He's attacking your cowardice, basically.
And I'd be rolling what? Sly cowardice to defend?
Yeah, whatever you
Devious
want.
cowardice.
How do you
You
wanna
can roll
defend?
insightful deceit to be lazy.
Like, how do you want to
Ah,
defend?
I'm just gonna
don't
take the
have
hit
to.
because
Sure.
I like he's a good workout buddy. I appreciate this.
He's got a pair of eights.
Bernie, you are a
You
good
can
friend.
Slide a cowardice to endurance.
You're burning yourself out, though.
Yeah, that's why it's an attack.
Bad.
Like if he'd rolled higher, if he'd rolled like a 4 with, he would have just injured you. He would have worked you to the point that you got hurt.
Yeah. It's all these kids and their
Thus the risk of not defending.
it's all these kids and their protein whatevers.
No, you gotta get the creatine and all of the supplements together, because that's never killed anyone.
Yup.
Yeah, just more creatine. That builds muscle.
I'm disturbingly unmin-maxed.
You're practically the definition of min-max.
No.
Your social skills are massive, and your physical skills are
I mean, I
pathetic.
used to be like at the start of the session, I was all cowardice and sly, and now I'm all like, wait, I don't roll.
Now you're
for
capable of
cowardice.
succeeding at certain things.
Not likely though. At least in the other way, I was likely. No more massive suck out goals. Yeah. Anyway, I guess I'll just catch up with my buddy Bernie, and I guess then later I'll go.
Meanwhile, at this point, probably later in the afternoon, you probably get a call from these two guys. Madison, you're at your group home. The phone on the wall rings.
Does anyone else go to get it?
Granola walks over there.
Okay.
Unlocks the reception. Goes, hello? It's you attempting to call Madison. Could be either of you.
I would call the group home?
It's the only number you know.
No, because my cell phone has been taken.
Confiscated.
Yes.
Actually, that's probably it. Your cell phone rings and a woman you don't know answers it.
Yeah.
Hello?
Hello?
Who's speaking?
This is Michael Walker from
Futures.
this is Michael Walker.
That's even weirder.
Why do you have
You
one
should
of my
ask
kids'
about
phone
Madison
numbers?
first.
Oh, I'm the teacher at I'm one of the teachers at
Brighter futures.
Futures,
He
and
has overdue assignments.
She was supposed to be at a
and she's supposed
How
to
do you
help
make
me.
the truth sound like a lie?
How do you make a true statement sound like a pedophile?
Yeah.
I was gonna say,
I'm
I was gonna say, not help you with something. Make it sound like she's.
No,
something.
she's supposed to help me out with setting up for the science fair.
Alright. You can give me devious deceit.
May I
No
roll
advantage.
possible beauty before this?
Yeah, sure.
Sweet.
Actually, I'm going to say no, because you
No
didn't
worries.
know someone other than you was going to answer. You can do it
Yep,
immediately
yep.
after.
Not this time. Not yet.
Okay, so devious deceit.
Yep.
Yep. Nothing.
She has a pair of 10s. She'll tell you, the science fair is not for a week.
Well, considering that we had just gone through what is effectively a terrorist attack. By the way, I'm turning on possible beauty now.
I had to get ready early.
We have to plan for.
All right, you
You're
got
active.
fair, so advantage 2.
Oh, I'm active?
You just did impossible beauty.
Yep.
You're active for the rest of the scene.
I think I'm always active for him.
You can always see.
No,
what
you can always
he's
see, but
doing.
now you're active.
You can't talk to him unless he either talks to you first or turns on a power.
All right, so I'm gonna say, considering that we've basically gone through a terrorist attack, now like there's a lot more prep work that needs to go into setting up everything for the science fair.
I
Yeah.
thought the school was shutting down. Why are you even having a science fair?
We're going out with a bang.
We gotta keep up appearances and
No, do not pay heed to baseless rumors. The school is not closing down.
Someone else there with you?
yeah,
Are we on speakerphone?
it's the math teacher.
Why is he there?
Because we're working together. We're
Now
the teachers in
there's
charge.
2 pedophiles.
Devious deceit.
Alright.
2 pedophiles.
He's getting increasingly suspicious of your ass.
You guys suck.
Pair of 9s.
Pair of 10s.
Oh, jeez.
She'll tell you, I'm hanging up now. If you call Madison again, I'm calling the police. Last chance to try and do something.
It's like, actually, I want to talk to you, seducer. Nothing.
It's good that you're so protective of your wards.
Up to you. You don't have to. You could just show up at her house, because that'd be better.
That's a hint that it is not. That eye roll.
It'd look great. Two teachers just roll up into the group home. Yeah, we need to borrow one of the kids for a minute. Yeah, that's not sinister at all.
Also, Baz now showed up to say
well-
we were supposed to go to the thing together.
I mean, I guess we can do without her, but if you keep her from here, you're gonna lower her grade because she's getting some credit for this in my class.
You can get a +1 advantage.
And can I use? It doesn't matter.
Still devious deceit. You're
Yeah.
still lying.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait, so what advantage?
+1.
+1.
An incidental, semi-plausible statement. She's no longer getting advantage for you having terrible lies.
Trip 10s.
Trip 10s? Alright. She has nothing. She's an error. Look, I'll put her on the phone, but I'm going to be listening in.
Okay.
There's a knock on the door, Madison. Madison, you have a phone call.
Okay.
He opens the door.
Can I have a juice box?
I guess it's on speaker.
One of your teachers is calling you, Mr. Walker.
Okay, is it on speaker or?
Do you know why he might be calling you? She's not stupid.
I might have assignments that are due.
You didn't volunteer for anything?
Volunteered for finishing up those assignments.
I'm gonna put the phone back here. Why are you calling?
Sorry.
Did I hear that exchange?
Yeah,
She doesn't remember volunteering?
clearly not.
Name's on my list.
Alright. I guess I'll talk to the, I'll talk to,
Whoever's in charge of the sign-up sheet.
yeah, I'll talk to whoever's in charge of the sign-up sheet and get this cleared up. Sorry to waste your time.
So are you just giving up?
Sorry.
Say her name
I was
on
gonna
my
give you
list.
+2 for the side.
I was gonna say, clearly she's irresponsible, so maybe you should, remind her and, get her, so that she can actually get her grade boosted in my class.
I hear
'cause
that?
She's not doing exactly
Not really.
the best.
Can I roll like a knowledge check to see like what's going on?
I don't know how you would.
Not really.
Yeah.
You're not
This
psychic.
is a complete lie I made up on the
Yeah.
spot.
I wish I need to be psychic.
Only you had some means of telepathy.
Can I seriously make that?
Yes.
You can ask your demon.
You need your
We
generosity.
discussed.
That's
We
it.
spent the whole before the session started.
No, but I need to
Feel free
spend
to do it
time.
in character during
Yes.
the game, though,
Oh.
Okay, yeah.
so that I have any idea what the hell you're talking about.
Well,
I
how
need
do
to
we
find-
have that conversation?
But I have to make it when I get away from this situation.
You're not just gonna borrow a soldering iron to a shed, back to that chop shop across the road.
You should make the Sailor Moon tiara.
Ow, I rubbed my eye after 8 things.
Did you just eat wasabi peas and then
Yeah.
touch your eye?
Oh.
That sucks.
Genius.
Alright.
Alright, so yeah, well, I mean, like, she volunteered and she, like, she
She's
has an
on the
obligation.
sign-up sheet, I
Like,
have it right
Yeah, she
here.
has an obligation
It's like she-
to the school, so,
You can give me another devious disease.
And
I'll give you
I
plus
had-
2 for the sigh and a
No, it
reasonable
should be like
explanation of
I had a
the
feeling
student is
she
a
would
lazy
forget,
dumbass
so
and
that's
forgot.
why I called.
Too late for that.
Yeah.
Alright, that would have been a great suggestion for a demon to make.
9 dice.
Oh.
Sorry, what?
She was supposed to be here, she hasn't shown up, that's why I called.
Yes.
I got pair of 8s, pair of 9s, and pair of 6s.
Well, her pair of 8s ruined one of the dice from your 8s, but your 9s work.
Yep.
So she will put Madison on the phone.
Madison, you forgot that you volunteered for the science fair. We're helping to set up for it because, you know, school's kind of been messed up.
Are you actually gonna tell
Meet
me?
us at the Waffle
That's what he's
House.
saying to you over the phone,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's like,
No, yeah, no. Come to the school and make sure you're quick. Because you're already late.
Alright, you hanging up at that
We'll
point?
give you a
Yep.
ride.
Alright.
Oh, girl has a bike, right?
okay,
Who else
I
has got
guess,
a bike?
I guess I have to go to the school. I'm deliberately a bad actor, so if you didn't give me any cues or anything, it's like my character would not like what's going on.
Well, Renal will say you can go and help set up for the science fair,
Okay.
but...
Curfew.
Yeah, basically. She wants you home by 5.
Okay.
What time is it now?
Noon.
Okay.
Okay.
5 hours is plenty of time for wanton slaughter.
To clean up the gym? Like thinking about
Should
the
I
fake
have-
task that we're not actually doing.
For helping
I
set
have
up for the
myself-
science fair that's in a week.
Should I help?
Like, we're cleaning up
She's
the...
assuming you're not going to finish today.
Oh, fair enough.
Should I
We're organizing
maybe have my
materials
phone
for
so you can contact me?
Yes, she'll let you keep your phone.
Okay. Well,
Speaking from experience, experience as someone who's been involved in many a high school organization thing.
If there's an emergency, she wants you to be able to call.
Oh yeah, no, I'm saying from something they could legitimately be doing at this point is if there's an area of the school that was partly destroyed, that means they're probably not using the main set of materials they would usually be using. They're probably having to go get old shitty stuff out of storage.
Oh, yeah.
Which takes a lot of hands and time.
How good is her cunning? No, she doesn't occur to her. I was rolling to see if it would occur to her that if she takes the SIM card out of the phone, you can still dial 911, but not anyone else.
Yay!
She doesn't know phones well enough.
I should also start deleting my text conversations.
Yeah, she looked at some of those text conversations. What's this one that's just 3 hours of next K? What the hell is that?
At 2 in the morning.
2 in the morning.
They're playing a video game.
Yes. What video game? On what console?
Anyway,
Message board games.
Georgia.
We're
This
playing
is the morning. You have woken up. Your daughter knows you're a super
Scrabble on the
villainess. Your daughter is awake.
It was an app.
Muscling around in the kitchen, scuffling around for things.
Right.
Well, it's Saturday, so she has ballerina practice.
Does she now?
Ballet.
Yes.
Is this something you signed her up for?
Is she practicing to
It
be
was
a
in the email that I
ballerina,
sent
or is
you
she
on
taking
Yes, but
ballet?
what I mean is this something you signed her up for, or something
Is she
wanted?
Does she want to do this, or is this
Or is
a
this
parent-
something you
She
made?
wanted to do.
This when she
She
was
might
5.
not want to do it anymore.
She wanted to do it
but,
when she was 5.
You know, I already paid for it.
Like
10
she cares
years.
about that.
She paid 10 years in advance.
God.
She likes dancing.
Yeah.
Hip hop.
She starts crunking a...
Like she was in it. She
Working.
was really obsessed with it when she was like 5, and her mother just hasn't gotten the message.
Yeah, basically.
And
She's
we'll go
just
out
been
for
continuing to go sort of out of politeness.
And we'll
Now
get
she's-
ice cream
That
after
flexibility can work
practice.
to her advantage later.
Speaking of things that sound really disturbing if taken the wrong way,
No, that was meant exactly the way it sounded.
start doing yoga. Anyway,
Just saying. It's easier to like
Is it
get
the
fit
yoga
and
with
stay
the
fit than it is
ropes?
to get fit later.
right, that's what we interpreted flexibility to be.
No, I'm saying start in high school so that after high
burglar.
school.
Obviously, it's a cat burglar trait.
Yes, clearly.
Yeah, that's what
I
I
have no idea what you guys are talking about.
Yeah, no idea.
Hey, how well does Baz know her?
How well
That's no,
And how pretty is she?
probably not well at all.
No.
She's kind of a nerd.
Isn't
She likes
also
reading books a lot.
Pretty young. Isn't she also
Isn't she in
pretty
late
young?
high school too?
She's also in high school.
I figured I'm
I
like
thought she was
14 or
younger.
15.
Like,
No.
No, she's
Like 15.
like first or second year in high school.
I thought we
yeah,
were
that's pretty young. Like,
Pretty young, but yeah.
she's like 17, 18.
16?
You're like 14, 15. Or he is.
Okay, so 17, 18 would be
Your daughter.
grade 12. 16, 17 would be
She's rummaging around in the fridge looking for
15,
something
16 would
apparently.
be 10.
She eventually
16.
finds orange juice and starts drinking it out of the
16?
jug.
Grade 11 or grade 10?
You know, you're supposed to do that out of glass, right?
Grade 10.
Yeah, you're not supposed to rob banks either.
I don't think
15,
it's happening.
Just that persuasive.
Children should. Oh wait.
Weird.
Am I invoked?
You
Not
insulted
yet.
the last guy so
You can
bad
observe.
that he left.
I don't know if
No.
you can.
Clearly.
Tied, yeah.
If you want to be grade 10, we'll be grade
Last
10.
primary. You could observe. You know what's going on. You could be a massive dick, cause it to burst into darkness or something. Just be an asshole. What's your other aspect? Oh, armor, right. That one's based on Sly. I think.
Handling
Yeah.
these situations are kind of young.
You could just be a dick. Giant spike armor. Just get stuck in a doorway. Why? She already knows. Why would you do this?
11's a little bit easier to be in a position for authority. So then again, Baz
Anyway.
is going to have his juvenile moments too.
She is going to.
Yeah, she's gonna attack your espionage again. She doesn't like how you're keeping secrets from her. Devious nurture. You can defend if you wish.
What was the thing?
She's attacking your espionage.
Yeah, but how?
Devious nurture.
No.
What's she saying?
You said you shouldn't drink out of the carton. You said, yeah, you also shouldn't rob radio stations.
Right. So what am I defending with?
Whatever you think makes sense for a defense roll. Whatever you can justify, basically.
We didn't rob.
Pro tip, look at what your high stats are. It's like cowardice. Run away with your fingers in your ears.
Can't do that.
And you take the milk carton with you.
What's insightful corruption again?
That's right
Insightful
there.
corruption, see someone's worst, figure out what evil thoughts people have.
Well, it suddenly have a lot of knowledge.
Yeah, in the defensive.
Knowledge is kind of tricky to attack someone
At
with.
least have the sheet printed out. It'd be helpful.
You can explain the
Oh,
complex
it would be.
economics of why your supervillainy is actually helpful.
You could try and do that. That'd be more devious deceit.
Like pegging, like whatever, but like
Yes.
Anyway,
it's
what you
very
doing?
useful for me.
I
I'm like,
keep meaning to put it. I keep meaning to put it on my phone.
okay, fair enough.
I'll explain
I have
everything.
the
It's not all
the
bad.
sins one.
Just
I have the backwards sheet.
you still got to follow
How am I getting this?
It's not,
Give me
you
either.
are not a so you are not a supervillain.
Don't give her that.
Wow. Do as I say, not as I do, eh? Alright. That sounds like insightful honesty to me.
Well, if I'm going out, you're gonna go to
Madison and I. She also doesn't have anything though. Apparently her heart's not in it. She's still kind of in denial. Sort of a knee-jerk, spiteful response.
I only want to see her in my group home.
Might happen.
Yep.
Depends how long it takes for Georgia to get arrested.
Yep.
Oh god.
Can happen. There's notes in the book for what happens.
Yeah,
if
fair
fire,
enough.
like totally blows everything.
Fair enough.
The benefit is you can't get fired until you're actually convicted of a crime, and courts are notoriously slow as fuck.
Also, how can you get convicted when you get busted out by a bunch of supervillains?
Also, we're just gonna teleport
Yeah,
and
that'll
mess
help
up the
the
notes
case.
and put it on the bottom of the pile. Every
After
time,
breakfast,
every week.
Get ready.
Put it on the
Get
bottom of the
practice.
I'm tired of practice. I don't want to go anymore. It's fun for a while, but Miss Olga, called Olga or whatever her stupid name is, just yells at me for hours.
In Russian.
Yep. Russian ballerina teacher.
Yep.
Lugash.
Got to.
Totally Lugash.
I thought you could speak Russian.
She sure as hell cannot speak Russian.
What on to give me that impression?
Why have you given me translations of what she says all these years? I was making it up!
I thought it would make you happy.
She
I have a
actually
question.
just thinks you're an ignorant sod.
If you're a supervillain, what are you doing with all that money you stole?
It's going to.
How come we still have to live in this crap hole?
Well, none of it is going
No,
towards me.
no, oh, no.
It's
You
going towards
literally
the
can't
parents.
do
I know.
That's all of it's going towards.
That doesn't stop.
Only one who
I
can
can
is
still
Why,
comment.
though?
Yes, yes.
You don't
But
have
that
to
doesn't
work
stop
there.
Vivian
Just
from
steal
saying
things.
something. It stops
Why don't you just
Madison.
move to a nicer house? Move out of this slum.
You want to help more kids?
That would be even worse than what I'm doing now.
How so?
You want to
Get
help
out
more
of a
kids?
miserable neighborhood? Go live normally. Not hear gunfire outside my window every night?
You want to help more kids? You want to transform the neighborhood? Make it a model.
She is going to be attacking your generosity, trying to raise your greed.
This is different.
She lives in a shitty house in a shitty neighborhood. You just stole several hundreds of thousands of dollars. Why the fuck do we still live in a shithole?
Let's silence her. No, I'm sorry.
Oh my god, the
She's a
corruption has
teenager.
started.
She doesn't understand these things very well. Why do you need to keep the school open? You're only working there because you're bored anyway.
I'm working there because you get free tuition if I do so.
But you,
I could get tuition at a better school. One that could actually get me to a real university, rather than Kirby State.
no, seriously, you want to help out more children.
Yeah, fight
the only-
goats. There's a division I want to be a part of. She is going to roll
She
devious
implying I
corruption.
fight goats.
With advantage. Such advantage.
We're gonna have a conversation.
You defending it anyway? Or are you just going to stand there and take verbal beatings from your child?
I
You
don't
might.
know what to roll.
Demon?
No,
Any number
I mean
of things.
Sebastian and Madison.
These things are
Open
confusing.
cruelty. Punch her in the face. And shut her up.
Do not follow the Melinda White
definitely
style
come
of
to
child
my
rearing.
Make your hand burst into flames and terrify her.
She already knows you can do it.
My advice.
You can ask your demon for advice. You know another thing your demon can do? It can give you a master die in activities. As long as you do something it wants you to. Demons are really loath to give out master dice. But if you agree to do something really heinous, maybe to do it.
I might take
Actually,
that offer
What
up.
happens if you go
I got-
back on that contract?
Your demon knows you went back on a contract, and you might be spending the rest of the game without aspects.
Fair enough.
Or devilish devices, because it can turn those off whenever it wants.
All right.
Uh,
Here's my license.
That's a piece of cardboard with dead bugs grabbed into it, sir. You're coming with me. You can also do it whenever they want to.
if I
Hey,
use
so
any of
you
that
using
money,
that magic paper
I'm
I gave
going to
you?
get-
Still?
there's going to be questions about taxes. There's going to be questions about how did I suddenly get all this money to do something like that, and then it's just going to get taken away.
Right? I would let you roll patient knowledge for that. Try and explain socioeconomics. The police tend to ask questions when a single working mother suddenly comes into $1 million and buys a solid gold
Belated
toilet.
So at
royalties on
least
those
in this
bonds.
way, I could have a better Christmas bonus.
Pertus.
Sounds very
He's got nothing. You have successfully convinced her that maybe mysteriously coming into a windfall of cash would be viewed as suspicious. Well, why don't you, I don't know, pretend you won the lottery or something?
I would have
You know enough to know lottery winners are tracked.
Also, news coverage.
Yep.
lottery winners. They attract attention, including that. No one is going to say that what lottery is going to what lottery.
Any lottery. Make up a lottery. Say, okay, well, you can't live in a giant house, but can we at least get this house fixed? I mean, repairman's not going to matter, right? Just pay him in cash. He's going to care as long as the house looks the same on the outside. We could, have nice food,
That's after we fix it.
a shower that works.
We still
Be nice.
school first.
Really shit house.
We haven't gotten paid yet.
You all live in shit houses.
Hey,
no.
I live in a shit apartment.
That's true. Sorry. Shit apartments and shit group home. My apologies.
It'd be nice to get Gilbert's home fixed. I'll think about it, but promise me you won't follow in these terrible examples that I'm setting.
Give me devious nurture.
Ron?
Yeah.
Try and convince her not to follow in your
don't
terrible,
think
terrible
fast.
footsteps.
Seriously? But
She has perp 10s to attack your generosity,
Yeah.
so you can slide a generosity to greed. But she will
It's the right
agree.
person. It's like
It's,
like the right.
she's not going to go to the police or
Are you
anything.
thinking of the other part?
She doesn't want to wind up as
actually
foster
gonna be
care.
lived there.
But
Promise me you won't go stealing things or things like that.
Head canon accepted. I'm
not
sorry,
cool.
man.
can we at least
I'm
get
shipping it now.
bulletproofing for the windows? It's
Why?
really scary to sleep here. There's gunfire in this neighborhood nightly. It is not
Bars.
uncommon for people in this neighborhood to sleep in the bathtub because it has walls.
Alright. I'll see if I can manage that. I know someone who happens to do
I
taxes.
know someone who makes reinforced bathtubs. I think you're missing the point.
No, I know someone who does
Not like,
who
oh,
does
your
accounting
house
for the
burning
school.
down is not the
I'll talk to
cigarette
him.
butts problem. It's your
Oh, by the way, he's
furniture's
also
problem
school
for
one.
catching on fire.
Do you mention my name or anything?
She'll figure it out.
Oh my god!
What?
Oh my god! Oh my god!
And he's gonna talk to one of the teachers at the school who's also a supervillain.
Are you gonna throw
And
under
who
the
does
bus?
accounting for the school, which
Yeah.
kind of narrows it down.
How
No.
many people are you gonna throw under the bus?
So we have to kill her,
So,
right?
yeah, you
I
get
think she might
a.
get to die. It would
so
also
this-
be
No, I mean her.
Yeah, that'll be a
Oh, yeah,
plus
that
2
too.
deceit
I mean
for
her.
actively
This
backstabbing.
will include a variety of scenes.
Yeah.
Can
So
I?
you can all make arguments
I would
for
like-
sins and repentances.
Can I get home first? I would.
Aren't you meeting up with us?
I want
You
to
have,
steal
you
food.
have a cell though.
Yeah, you have a cell now.
I don't have a cell. When did I get a cell?
He gave you one of the ones he stole.
Right. Right. No, I
Switched
just.
out a SIM card and gave it to you.
Right. No, I wanted to steal some McDonald's on the way home. That's why I was trying to improvise the mask.
No.
Oh, I have nothing. I have nothing.
You'll
I can
have
do.
time to steal things later.
I have nothing I
Great
can do.
generosity. I helped my brother with no expected gain.
This is true.
Oh, I can get espionage to knowledge. There are people thinking about leaving my team
That is
for
true.
basketball.
You can certainly slide that.
Not that I don't want this espionage, which I do.
So yeah, I think your demon is making the argument actively backstabbing a friend. I'd agree. Plus
Yup.
2 deceit for that one.
Can I defend with telling the truth is
No.
injurious to you?
You don't
That's
defend.
harmful to you.
You don't defend. You can do both though.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
But you can certainly do telling the truth that's injurious to your interests. Yeah. You gain 2 deceit and then slide a deceit to honesty.
Oh my gosh, so much deceit.
Ha! Right, dig it right in there.
I'm glad I mentioned your name.
You know, there's a way to get nurtured later.
Admitting to a wrongdoing and trying to make up for it. See, what you gotta do is chain it with cruelty. Just punch your kid in the face and then say you're sorry. And buy them ice cream. Like a real deadbeat parent.
It's okay.
This game could go very dark.
Oh my god.
Good?
Could. It hasn't gone that dark yet.
No, this is true.
I've been limiting mean things that
get
Sebastien does to throwing liquor bottles at him. She's a hellbinder, so he's just kind of shrug off.
Yeah.
And I've been extremely holding back on group home.
Yeah, fair enough.
It's a public venue. There's only so dark I can go.
Yep.
Plus,
It's
if
okay.
you get
I'm
too
open
dark,
to
it kind of just makes it sad.
I haven't
No.
gotten into the group home that gives all the kids a pet so that they can threaten to spray raid in its eyes if you disobey them. That's a thing.
That's.
I
Wow.
just put it
Here's
out
a
of its
ferret.
misery.
Don't you love your ferret? Give it a name and hug it and cuddle it. Now listen to me or I'll kill it.
Okay, what if you like, here's a rat. Don't you love your rat?
No, you give him like a puppy or something.
Yeah, they'd have to
So
love
that
your
they
pet.
love it.
Oh.
So that they don't
Okay, are
would
you
you give
implying
it
that you
a
can't love
pet?
raps?
No, I'm
Rats.
just saying they're readily
We've
available.
established you have a strange metric of what counts as a cute
Yeah.
animal.
No, I'm just saying they're readily available.
Rats are smart. You can train them to sit on your shoulder.
Anyway, yes. Point
Here's
is,
the thing.
There's a lot of dark things
Here's
I'm
the
not
thing.
doing.
Amber, there's normal, and then there's what's out of the social norm. Just let you know.
Have you ever spent much time on isitnormal.com?
I didn't know there was a website called this.
Yes.
On TV,
It's, you literally pose
how
a
do most
question
people
and then everyone
react when they
votes
see
as
a
to whether
rat?
that's a normal
I'm
subject.
just saying. Social norms.
But those are like gutter rats. Those are different from like fancy rats.
You think they're gonna buy them
Rats.
fancy rats?
Fancy rats,
guess
they're
I
like
got-
$5.
Here's your pet pigeon. His name is Poops.
Sir Poops a lot.
Sure, you
So
can
I
also
guess I
get
can
free
argue
puppies.
espionage.
Although let's be honest,
Not
if you're
that
trying to
hard.
get small children to love a fuzzy animal, it's not hard.
Yeah, yeah.
I guess the only thing I can argue for my character
I guess
is
I would get
learning
cowardice.
something new. I learned that my
Or
possible new roommate
humiliating
might be a cop.
someone with a knife.
Yes, a big guy just got threatened by a little
Right,
girl.
I didn't really
would
sin
argue
at
that's
all.
humiliating
Just
something.
That's true. Yeah, not particularly.
We've argued for Vivian cowardice
maybe-
because a big guy got bullied by a little girl with a knife.
Oh wait, I
He did have to
humiliated.
run off to his mommy,
Ran from a
basically.
little girl.
Oh wait, can we say I humiliated Herbert West by slamming the door in his face?
Oh my gosh. My banish is increasingly. All the things. Okay.
I need a place to work
Oh,
on
wait,
my
Reynolds
experiments.
Can I say I tortured my brother by making him ride in the piece of crap car?
No, but I'll say you humiliated him. He was seen in it.
Fair enough.
Okay, and then I want to.
That's honestly, that's a stretch. Even like I was just saying
Yeah,
as a
but
joke.
still. It's funny, so I'm allowing it.
Terrible. Cowardice, there you go.
I don't think you really did anything. The closest stretch you can have is gloating in victory, which
Not really.
Are we calling it a day here? Like, I just want to
Openly,
do
pretty
that.
much, yeah.
Alright.
I wanted to get some side plots going.
Okay. I like the side plots. Side plots are fun. This was a fun session. I enjoyed watching everybody just
Flounder hilariously.
Yes. That's a great way of describing it.
It can't all be supervillain heists.
Nope.
Occasionally you have to drive your daughter to ballet practice. Which you still do. It's sad. Enough. He says dancing at the club's more fun.
Now you can
By the way,
pirouette.
So I figured out the inn that we have.
Yeah.
We have a whole lot of cocaine.
You
Gangs
do have a pound of cocaine.
Gangs want cocaine.
Just a pound?
Yeah, it's a pound of cocaine and ground rhino horn.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, okay.
Worth
So
noting, cocaine is like a powder. About the consistency of baking powder. A pound is a lot.
yeah. So we have goods that gangs might want to buy, and we can probably figure out a way to get a meeting.
I still want to.
Also, you're a street kid. You could probably teach him the trick of you take a piece of drywall,
Yeah.
and then you wrap plastic, and you put the cocaine on top and wrap it up, and then you just only show them that side. And that's
Why not
the side
just
you poke with the knife
yeah, like,
and
you mean
so
like
it looks
cutting
like
it?
it's like twice as much. As long as he doesn't turn it over, it's fine.
Nice.
Or you just put the bricks right, and then just the one you give them to sample is the good one, and you just use like milk powder for the rest.
Pretty much.
So we're giving the rest of the money from gangs.
You could also just psychic objects cocaine.
Yeah.
That disappears.
Far be it from
Bag of cocaine.
Yeah, and that's the thing. And
Can I psychic brick a crate of cocaine? Because it stimulates, I can go up to the size of a Bugatti Veyron.
This is true.
So it's like,
It's just a cake, just massive crate of it.
yeah.
Ah? Where did you get that?
Don't worry about it.
Don't ask questions.
Have you not learned in this business yet to not ask questions?
No,
As
it's
a
like,
wholesale.
no, it's
I
like
I got a
work once.
sample
How long-
right here
how long-
for you. Okay, I'm really interested. All right, now what should I do with this?
Who can I sell this to?
Anyway, everyone done their sins and repentances?
I don't think I have any repentances.
Do you have any repentances? 'Cause
I had
Any
repentance and
courage?
no sins. I was about to leave to steal something and got sidetracked by Blaze. So
Yeah, not really.
I mean, like, had you
did-
actually
yeah.
been nice to what's-her-face and given the sandwich freely,
Yes.
you would have gotten...
I didn't give her any sandwich. That's
Nope.
But she
actually
got a
for
cent.
her better. That's
No.
actually better for her.
Not really helping her, no.
Yeah, no, I got nothing today.
If you just, like, held the sandwich and gone, in her face, you'd get gloating.
Yep.
It's my sandwich. Anyway, I think that will conclude the session.
Gloating for the fat guy. I'm like, huh? Fork. Huh?
I'm going to sack a greed and generosity for a patient, saying that he's learned to pick his battles.
Fair.
Yeah.
Your friend has taught you, think before you act. Think it through. Sometimes a threat might sound scary, but they probably wouldn't go follow through on it.
I'm just trying to like build up
Yeah.
a little bit of a.
Yeah, so you
I
guys
need
can do
something I can spend
the
next time we go
long-term
shotgun.
character growth. That's not going to be super interesting to listen to, though, so I'll end it for today.